Screen screams to me that I'm live. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it is live, right? You can hear me. Screen screams to me that I'm live. Yeah. You're also quiet then. Wait, what? Wasn't I live yet? Anyways, like, I don't understand YouTube, obviously. Hello, everyone. How are you? I might be 3 minutes late. Because, I don't know. It says I'm live now. Okay. Chat is live. Good. Apparently, things I hate about YouTube stream, you have to go live and you have to go live twice, right? Like you have to on OBS, and I always forget one of the two. So already yep for 3 minutes, no one writing. I'm like, okay, I'm not that famous, that is fine. But at least one person would have said hello, Florius. At least one person. And you're not that rude. So how are you all doing? We skipping the countdown because I don't like it. But while I'm hospital, I hope you're getting better soon. I just set up a few things in the background. And I might have started recording on the next part of the series. Binging my content, I'm super happy to hear that. It is kind of there to be binged, and if you're late to the party, you're probably better off than most people. Because currently people are waiting nearly 1.5 months for the next part. And I recorded it. I recorded today, I recorded yesterday, I will do the final recording tomorrow. Yes, it takes that much time just to record. Yeah, I do notice a few things before we go into everything. How we gonna do the tram system. So how we gonna do the tram system is that we don't need this. This is useless. I made this connection because railway to tram, we don't need this. The tram can just go out here. So all we need is, I'll just do it before I forget. All we need is a tram here, and now this is all perfectly connected. We have somewhere a power connection for our tram, right? Is it down here? Yeah, here, good. So tram-wise, everything is set up then. Good. I will just delete this. Because we don't need this. Railway to tram is apparently a scam. You do it via the depot. Looks way better anyways. This was an awful solution, but I felt like we need to do it. We're coming well. Thanks, Florius. I'm happy to hear that. I was in hospital once for 1 week. That was the longest I was ever in hospital, and it was boring. I was kind of sad that I always was like, oh, I would like to have... Music is a bit loud, by the way. I was like, oh, I want to have a room for my own. And then I noticed I was like in a room with another dude, and it was like super cool because then you can like cry at each other. If the person is not awfully annoying or rude, it's good not to be alone. Trust me, it's fucking boring. So, yeah. Anyways. We started our republic here, and turns out cranes are super good. Even when horses use them. So this is going quickly. I'm happy I didn't wait until we built the city, because I was so drained last time. I was so out of energy. And I feel a bit drained now, because I did just record until like a few minutes ago. But I do have way more energy than at the end of the stream, and I would like to do this like a weekly thing. Like every Thursday, we do a little bit on our Stream Republic, so for like weekly content on the channel. And every month and a half, I will try to get one of the big series done. What about trains? I love trains. You know what the best part is about the newest part I'm recording right now? I finally can use trains. I'm using so much trains. I think we jumped up from 2 trains to like 7 trains. It's beautiful. I'm not done recording. There will be more trains. I feel like I need like 8 hours of recording. Otherwise, the video feels slow. So for now, we're doing quite well. Money-wise, we're going down, but you know, as intended. We have a prison. There's a few buildings we didn't have yet, right? We set up the... No, we didn't set up the piping yet. True, I waited for the piping. I feel like we need both directions, but it doesn't really matter that much. I want to do something different with this Republic. I want to go way more in depth way earlier to get quicker out of depth, if that makes sense. So I'm not holding back on construction anymore. I feel like I want one more construction office, and I don't give a hoot if it's too much. I feel like I want to be quicker in this one, and I want to make more mistakes, but I also want to learn from these mistakes. So this is going to be my testing ground. I also want to build more construction offices. People recommended me to build D6 in size 1 because apparently cost-wise it's the best bang for buck. So I'm going to place that. Right? 16? Yeah, it's the second largest. We need more gravel. So I will make this and this into gravel. That's fine. I know this was a temporary road, but to be fair, I don't hate it. So I can stay for now. Which part of the north? We are here. This is basically the only point where you can really start, because all the other checkpoints up here, this and this, are small customs houses. And only in the big customs house you get everything. So we're kind of forced to start here. I once did a meme, I think it's still a stream on this, where we played here, and it was like we only used dollars mostly, played on this side. But as for the early start, this is kind of awful, and I don't want to do it again, so I'm not. But it's also something you can do, this definitely works. It's just a different experience, and getting vehicles takes forever. And you will probably go more into depth earlier, because, you know, you have way less dollars. So, big fan of all of this. Double check everything. Yeah, I think we're ready. Good. I do feel a bit tired today, but it's like an airy day, Florius. What I will do today, by the way, is I will read chat way more, because last time we spent a lot of time like really thinking about stuff. I feel like after playing 3 days of this game now, I'm back in a cell, so you get more of my attention span. I hope you like that. More trains equals better? Of course, of course. The residential blocks? Yeah, I feel like the problem is I feel too comfortable with my building style and always build the same residential blocks. I kind of need to develop more techniques. Maybe we can do that together. I think, yeah, once we have some money, we'll probably do that. Up here, we will have our heating industry. And I think up here I will also build our oil refinery. I think it could be super cool. Because I think... Or, I don't think... That was said wrong. I know, I don't think. Not I'm stupid, I don't think, okay? I don't think I know that there's oil here. Very bad way to cut off the sentence. But yeah, we can even get our own oil. It's not a lot, but it's a bit over here. So, yeah. You have 4-hour French test tomorrow. Good luck. The suffering of being Swiss. I'm so sorry. It gotta be, if you're like from a more Germanic language, I don't know what you speak Tiananmen, by the way. Switzerland is very lingual with all the languages. But from all of my friends, yeah, all of my, I want to say, I have such a brain fart right now. I double brain farted myself anyway. From all of my friends, all the people that had French, is way too close, fucked me up. They said they hated it. They hated learning French because apparently it's so different and so unique in how it's been. Like the difference to German is so big that it really fucks you up. Like English is not that hard to learn compared to French, and I only know English. So I'm super biased here. I suck at learning I suck at learning languages, and I still speak English quite fine. It's funny how long it takes to improve in English. Like, you have this scale where you learn it, and then you speak it, and then you get good at English. And then you have a very strong accent for the longest time. I listened to my videos like 2 years ago on my other channel. I have such a stronger accent. Like, I still have an accent, don't get me wrong. But I feel like I'm choosing to have an accent at this point. I don't want to sound British. I feel like having a slight Germanic, you know, thing in that is kind of funny. I want to sound American too, so I'm just choosing my weird Germanic thing. But I don't know, I feel like I changed so much from how I speak. It is crazy, man. Even on this channel, Let's Plays, it's even older. Like, all the way back, I sound so different. It is crazy how much you like... I feel like I'm at the point where some people are actually gaslit that I'm Australian on the other channel. Which makes no sense, because I'm not even close to an Australian accent. But the theme or the joke is that the other channel has the Australia flag, and this channel has the Austria flag. You know? Because this was, of course, still is the main channel. So everyone on the other channel is confused. Become British, Florius. I have a lot of friends trying that. I have a friend group that is like my gaming group is 80% British. So they try their hardest. They try their hardest to integrate me. You know what they don't get? I'm integrating them. They're learning a bit of German every time we play. Mostly swear words. I nearly said slurs. I didn't even meant to say this. Like, don't say this word. Proceed to say it. It's like my ADHD brain. Yeah, of course. I'm just, you know, private Florius. Only slurs. You know what it is. How goes the 5-year plan? This time actually amazing. This is such a good 5-year plan so far. It is, I am genuinely surprised that we are only reaching year 2 and the first few buildings already finished. It is crazy how quick we are this time. And the only reason we are so quick is because... Yes, here is part of it. The only reason we are so quick is because I finally embraced the I don't care about money, right? Money is temporary, buildings are forever. Don't quote me on that. It is amazing. It is genuinely great. Should make some nukes. I wish. Because then I could just default on my debt, you know? Like, imagine nukes. Someone comes up to me. Hey, can you pay your debt? I'm like, hey, do you want to be blown up? Debt gone. Debt instantly gone. It's like a life hack. Can't do that though. Is the city done in 3.5 years? Maybe. Could actually be. I think I give this city like 1 year. And then we are quite far in. Like the first year, you basically spend building basic infrastructure and getting building vehicles. We are now kind of done with that. We also built our basic electricity. So we're also done with that. We might need some more electricity to go up here. I never waited with that, right? Do you have any connection points here? No. Do you have any connection points here? No. So I guess I could build electricity here. Because there's nothing in the way here. Like, once this is built, I could just place it here, and that's how we get our industry up. 100% could put the transformer here. Just needs a dirt road, really doesn't matter. You know? And then for later... There you go. I'm not gonna connect this yet though. I do want to experiment a little bit with renewables. And we can also try nuclear. But like, renewables are, because there's no batteries or shit like that in that game, kind of dog shit. Which kind of, for the time, it absolutely makes sense, right? Like, they're not super bad. If you are more in importing, I think it's fine. If you're importing a lot of resources, or like in this case energy, I think you have no problem with renewables, because then you're like, every time you don't have it, you import it, right? So at the day with photovoltaic, you don't import a lot, and then at night you import a lot. But if you have like a coal power plant, it runs or it doesn't run, right? And like integrating renewables into that doesn't really change if it runs or doesn't run. I feel like. Same with nuclear. And because like global warming is literally a hoax in this game. YouTube moderation, I said in this game. That was a joke. It really doesn't matter if you go into renewables. Also, like, energy is so cheap, it really doesn't matter. It's like basically free. Did they even exist back then? Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, not back then, but like 1960s, 70s? Like, you have to understand that renewables basically, like, wind energy existed for quite a while. Photovoltaic was like kind of advanced for the space race, if that makes sense for you. Because they needed a way to have power up there. And they're like, oh wait, isn't there this big fucking ball of fire in space that we could use to run our satellites? And it's kind of the time around where they really looked into photovoltaic as an energy source. And since then, it's kind of going up and up and up because of demand. You might notice that I have a bachelor's degree in renewable energies. But to be fair, they don't talk about the space race. Sadly, I wish they would. There would have been talk. I wish they would have talked about the space race. Like early technology. Yeah. I think in the game you even have like, where can you see research? Is there a tab where I can see... I think we already talked about this where you can see research and I just forgot it again. Questions. Education. There's research. Isn't there like science? There you go. Where do it? Bam! I'm a genius. I asked the advisor, he helped me. Renewables. When does this game allow it? So you can do the base studies in 1947 and 1948 you can do wind turbines. That makes sense. 1961 photovoltaic. Yeah. I think so. It's so funny that every time there's this meme with, oh, we're just turning a steam turbine again, which is true for a lot of technologies, but like, I think renewables are the excuse where you literally just don't turn a steam turbine again. Because photovoltaic, or as it's most commonly known, solar energy, which is technically wrong, at least in the terms of specialists. But yeah. That's more about like jumping electrons and then catching them in a cable to jump from one to the other side. Like they get blasted out of wherever they want to be by the sun and then they jump through the cable. Yeah. Need only 16 years left. I know, we're not gonna do it. Like, I'm not producing energy in this game anyway, so this is not a debate that will come up. I will maybe do nuclear for the reason that I'm really interested how it works and that I want to produce everything for nuclear anyways, because it's an amazing export. It is literally an amazing export. Even wind is just a turbine turning a turbine, only without the steam this time. Yeah, but it's not a steam turbine. Everyone is making the joke, oh, it's a steam turbine again. This time it isn't. But to be fair, yes, it is actually a turbine spinning with wind. But a lot of renewables aren't steam engines, which is, you know, something, I guess. So, tram. I'm looking really forward to making the tram thing here. By the way, it's gonna be pork. Leading export on electricity. It is super bad. If you start this game, you're like, oh, I'm gonna export electricity, and then you do it for the first time, and then you never do it again. Because it sucks balls. Sorry, YouTube. It really does, though. I need to stop using nuclear export when I'm playing this game. It is a lot of fun though. Like if you, like the energy doesn't really matter, right? But like the rods, like the what do you call it? The thingy things, you know, the reactor rods, whatever. They are worth a lot, like a lot. So even if you import uranium and then you enrich it, you make so much money by exporting that. It is crazy. I built an entire economy just by importing uranium ore, refining it, and enriching it, and then exporting that. It is great. Korea, like North Korea doing nuclear. I know, right? We're trying out new things. Never happened before. Yeah, fuel. I feel like generally fuel exports. You do like the refinery, because you know you could also make an oil power plant. That makes you a lot of money. I think the only fuel source that's not worth that much is coal. I mean, coal you can. Technically, you could say you can turn it into steel, but I wouldn't say it's like fuel exports. And you also need iron to be fair, so it's not just that. But oil refined and uranium ore refined, both worth a lot. A lot. Crayons. Oh, that's funny. French eating crayons to get nuclear power, I believe. So, by the way, if the game feels awfully slow, it's because it is. I'm gonna do project way too expensive asphalt roads. It's a secret project name, so no one knows what we're actually doing. I think it will work very well. But don't tell anyone if you know what we're doing. It's like a surprise. The government wouldn't approve, but good thing we're not a democracy. And the best amount of elections are 0. Just then I can stay in power, and who knows better than me? If you die because you starved, a skill issue. You know, I'm just saying. Just get food. So, we need technical services. At some point we need this anyways. I would like to get it for 2 reasons. Reason number uno. Fresh. Reason number dos. Plowing. Let's build one, and we mix everything in there. I think our current snow plowing operation will make with 3 offices, because it's kind of a waste of money to do it with like the big ones. This I will use for trash and everything, but plowing... I feel bad if I would do that. Do you have energy? Oh yeah. Bro, past Florius did everything. You're so good. Oh, we don't have these... Actually not a part of the game, by the way, you know? Good old camping vacations is nothing you can do to people. You can build a fence around the city though. Yeah, for now let's get like 6 snowplows. We only have 1. Bro. We're so early in the game. Only have 1 type of snowplow. It's not even a question what we get. It's just the answer. Is there horse snowplows? Like if I go to horse drawn. There is not. Whole lot of other bad stuff. There's a Gulag mod, by the way. Like, oh, Florius, you're playing North Korea. If this is mod you want to play. And I feel like, I don't know if achievements are turned on in this game with mods, but it turns, like most games turn them off. I like random achievements. That's why we are playing on like actual Where do you see it? Here, eligible for achievements and all of the settings for realism mode. So this is why I tend to not play with mods in a lot of games, because I just love the random Steve achievement sometimes. I'm not sure if mods turn this off or not, but I'm also don't want to find out. So you will need some stuff. 1, 2, 3. It should be enough. Already buying everything. Who cares? Without you can't get all this. We're not getting the Gulag mod. It's not worth it. Why should they work in camps if they can work in the factories? Come on, guys, think about it. So... please, don't be too fast, right? Like, don't... I hope you don't break out of the curve with that speed, brother. Don't overdo it. Don't... How are you still in the same curve? This is so slow. This is why I despise these. But they're the only thing you get. So... once again, the monthly putting all the orders over everything again. How is Project Way Too Expensive Asphalt Road doing? Status quo. Okay, understandable. Is he speeding? I think so. I have to write a ticket. Look, he's already in the construction office. That was way too quick. Brother, chill. Don't overdo it. I will write you a fine. Speeder. There you go. That's speeder. Can we paint you? Red for the speed. You're my watchlist speeder. So, but now that I gave him a personality, I can never sell him. Oh my god. Fuck. You would be mad at me if I trash speeder, right? Yeah, probably. Name for the snowplow. What is the name of the snowplow here? You can name one snowplow. He's doing such a good job. Look. No speeding though, right? And construction site. I love that how much you like customize everything. We can't change this. There's no different skins. Only one color. That's boring. Speeder different skins. He's cool. Recollect. Sure. Oh my god, I can't copy paste in that box. I'm like spending a lot of time like, why can't I copy into you? There you go. You have Raclette. I don't know why I try to copy that. Doesn't work. Good, we name a lot of them. The people's plow. Oh, plow. There you go. Oh my god, this is... oh, this is gonna be horrible to ride. I have to check if it moves. Gritzy, Bitsy, Teeny, Weenie, Yellow. It's not yellow, by the way. Anti, Slip, Machini. It's the itsy bitsy, it's a gitsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow anti-slip machine. There you go. What will I call the city? We already did. It's called Orange. I put down a random name and it was one letter of orange. It was orange without the E at the end, so it's called Orange. We need a name for the industrial area, so you can do that. This is so horrible. The problem is now that we named these, I can never replace them. Like if I trash them, I will get comments for this for years. Like someone is gonna watch that stream and will comment, I can't believe you deleted Ricklet. Man, I was kind of, you know, yeah, we're the Dutch dynasty, of course we are. It's like the Dutch got the mission from the Soviet Union to build up North Korea while Japan is actually still historically occupying it. So we're like infiltrating. Like overnight, we kicked out all of the Japanese, destroyed the entire industry that they actually had at that point, and built everything anew. Industry, sure. Oh no. We're about to lose something very expensive. I don't know where I put an ender. Industry. Sorry, Industry. Wait. What is burning? Oh, actually, that is good. We just need a demolition office now. But, like, the transformer burning down, I don't care. It's super cheap to replace. Like, a full construction office, expensive. Transformer, yeah, we'll lose electricity for, like, a little bit. But to be fair, we're not really using it yet, are we? So, I can live with that. That's fine. Where's demolition officers? There you go. I always call them destruction officers. Don't ask me. So what we need is... I'm gonna borrow one of you, and I'm gonna buy a new one. We have still... Yeah, we still have some. There you go, buy a new one. And the rest we can get from here, right? We will need one bus. And the only other thing we will need now is waste trucks. Two should be fine. And let's buy 4. There you go. Thanks again, lol. Oh, good. What's the mayor's name? I don't know. Mayonnaise. His name is Nace. Hello. Yeah, no one is really caring for project Way Too Expensive Asphalt Road, which is a secret project. That's why you use code names. But the rest is doing fine. Have I ever connected this? I think I never connected this because then it would have split the road in half. You have not connected any of these, so let me connect these now. I tend to not connect them at the time because it cuts the road into different projects instead of building one road. So I tend to let them like finish the road and then connect everything. Problem is I have to double check if everything else is connected now, otherwise I have a problem. So... everyone at the same time was like, oh yeah, building projects, let's go. Go out, go forth. You know what they say in Austria, go with God, but please go. Can we get the rest of the trash gone? Oh, I know what the problem is. I never said to them where to get stuff, so they never moved the trash away. Now they do. Bum, now we can reconstruct it. That was quick, right? Just needed 4 trucks and it's instantly gone. The good thing is burning a building down is quicker than actually demolishing it. The problem is you never want to demolish the buildings that are burning down. I know. Rude. Can you invade the south? Maybe once we have an airport, you know. We gotta need CAS and fighters. Without air dominance, I will not go into South Korea. I'm not sure if we will use like 7.2s or like a 40 with build. It's hard to say, but I feel like we build a bit more civilian industry before we go into military industry. Otherwise, we will have a bad end game, you know. Gotta think about the coal in the late game and gotta think about the manpower. We are very limited on manpower, of course. We have not that big of a nation. It is what it is. Some people might be very confused right now. So, generally speaking, I think I'm very happy with how this is all developing. I do think we are partially very much bottlenecked. And it also feels like we have way less people now. I will follow one of the buses now to see if the problem is that they despawn before they reach the construction site, if that's the problem. Because we are working on snow now. I mean, they didn't here, but kind of obviously. I will say this is high priority, by the way. I think we do need to finish this. I always fuck up the F buttons, by the way. I always press the wrong one. I always press the one. That single one. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. The game is super, super good. And I'm saying this without, like, any financial incentive. Still love Paradox games, but I definitely have a financial incentive to, like, advertise those. Because they have like a key you can use to buy stuff in the Paradox store. Like 11% or whatever. Here, nothing. But still, great game. I really love it. Some people complain about the DLC policy, and I understand where they're coming from. I think like, especially in the last few years, a lot of the game industries have broken trust with DLCs and DLC pricing. Generally pricing. But I feel like this game is getting a lot of shit for little reason, in my opinion. The DLC is not that expensive, and I feel like it's always on sale. Every time I check, the DLC is on sale. Let me check that out. I'm literally right now, live, gonna check out if workers and resources. It's not on sale anymore. Okay, good. Okay, I correct myself. This is the first time it's not on sale when I watch. It's crazy. But yeah, 20 euro, I think it's worth it. But if other people disagree, that's fair. I come from the Paradox sphere, so I'm mentally scarred in totally different ways. Actually, I'm lying now. Now that I make videos on Paradox games, I get them all for free. So there's that. Okay, I feel so like this. I feel great and horrible being a content creator because like an EU5 DLC came out, and I'm like, oh, I want to buy the DLC. I like it. I'm like, wait, I'm a content creator, so I'm like writing the head of marketing, like, hey, can I have an EU5 key? I might want to do a video on that. And he's like, yeah, sure, here. Why didn't you ask earlier? I'm like, sorry. To be fair, like, you can say whatever you want about Paradox, but they are doing their best to make, like, good relations with content creators. It is crazy. But it was a very, like, unprofessional DM. So it was like in terms of, like, normally you're like business relationship, but when I write like with Paradox and Directive, I'm like, hello, Mr. Head of Marketing, could I please have one EU5 key, please, please? Thank you, thank you. Literally, that is in that direction was the DM. Actually, no North Korean workers are made to play this game, not just to have a choice. Yes, I will spawn on him. Sounds like a McDonald's order. Bro, I hate business communications, and probably because I'm like autistic. But I always feel like, how do I write? You know, how do I communicate without being rude, without being like overly aggressively nice, without like all of this shit. I'm at the point where I'm just ignoring most of my emails. That explains the only Steam account in North Korea. Oh yeah. Isn't there a thing where people, like the CIA is following what Kim is playing or something through his Steam account? By the way, source, I saw one reel about it, so don't take this as actual news, okay? So, let me close the map. I think once winter is over, all of this will become a lot faster. I would love to follow a bus again and see what it is doing. I feel that those building projects that are super close don't matter, because they're done anyways. See, we have electricity again, that's super good. What I do care about... that construction office, because then we have like more vehicles out there building stuff. Even though our current bottleneck is probably workers again. Because most... they all have all of the resources. And they all have the digging that the excavators can do. Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely have an addiction to Paradox games, otherwise I wouldn't have started making videos. What I have in this game is not even close to most Paradox games. Like, I'm getting close to 1,000 hours in Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, which is a lot for every other game. I mean, for this game maybe it isn't, but like for normal video games, 1,000 hours is a lot. And then I click on like EU4 or something. I can show this. Like, I don't even need to hide this. If I click on Workers and Resources Soviet Republics, these are like, I'm close to 1,000 hours. Then you click on Hoi 4, 4,250. To be fair, that's my job. I mean, the last 1,000 hours, like, you know. Then I click on EO4, that's not my job, by the way. Not my job. 4,150 hours. It is bad. It is bad. I'm mostly, like, I'm not forced to play these games. I just can't stop. There's a difference. I did two possibilities in life: being unemployed or playing video games my job. So, apparently, you don't earn money being unemployed, mostly. So I had to do the other thing. I gotta say, I do enjoy these streams a lot, because they're slower, of course, but they give me the opportunity to get way more done, experiment more. As much as I love to wait one video to another to play again and don't burn out, I feel like as a weekly thing, I will not burn out on this game. Yeah. Need to join Gamers Anonymous? Or long past that. Welcome to the modern world economy. Yeah, it's great. Not my job either. Yeah, EU4 is a game, definitely. If I wouldn't have Hoi 4 also as an addiction for the longest time, my EU4 count would be way bigger. I can make an entire debate about EU5 now. Because the game is only getting better, but it's not there yet. I still love it though. But yeah, in terms of strategy games, if you want to play EU5, you literally have to make it your job, because it's so much work. If EU5 is not your job, you probably don't have the time or brain to play. Or you have like a week off, I don't know. It is that type of game. Plus, you need a decent PC, that's a... Stellaris addiction yet? Oh, I did play a lot of Stellaris. On my Discord, we played like a lot of Stellaris. So in the last few days, like last month, I've played a lot of Stellaris. I haven't played Stellaris in a very, very long time. But I kind of got back into it. And I really like it. I really do. I feel like Stellaris is the best space colonization game in the, like, map sphere. Because I tried a lot of them. And I don't know, I feel like Stellaris feels the best. Big 3, you can... Like, if it's not March of the Eagles, yes. Every Paradox game. I really look forward to Big 3, and I still love it, but I feel like EU5 solves the Big 3 itch for me, so every time I want to play Big 3, I just play EU5. I don't know. I still love Big 3, but... Yeah. I should look at it. Like, I have 1,000 hours in Big 3, and that's a game I apparently, quote-unquote, like less in terms of Paradox games. So. And with like less, I mean I still love it, by the way. It's just compared to the other Paradox games, I like others more. But we can stop talking about Paradox games, by the way, because I think some people might not even know what we're talking about, because we're playing a communist game that has little to do with Paradox games. I don't want to confuse these people. If you have no idea what we're talking about, please let me know. I'll just change the topic. Civ Beyond Earth is goated. Oh, I loved Civ. Like, it was not well rated, but I really loved the mechanics. Like, it was recycled Civ 5, don't get me wrong. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the mechanics. It's not Stellaris, like, right? Like, it's completely different games, but it was Pog. Paradox games and communism has a lot of intersection. I think autism games have a lot of intersection. Says a lot that my favorite DLC in Hoi 4 is the one where they added steam trains. I mean, a lot of people say that, but for other people it's like, oh yeah, they added supplies, great. I'm like, yeah, supplies, really cool. Anyways, steam train. Then I always forget to research them. I talked with some devs about what was going on with City Skylines 2, and apparently it's going better now. Like, they got their new internal company in, which was, like, very critique-heavy from a lot of people. But the game is having kind of renaissance right now. The problem is Paradox got kind of fucked in game development. And that's why City Skylines 2 is, performance-wise, you know, not great. It's like an engine thing. Hard to solve. Never play Stellaris? You should, if you have the financial situation to do so. I think even without DLCs, Stellaris is a lot of fun. I don't even have all the... Like, I could ask John Paradox to give me all the Stellaris DLCs, but I feel like if I don't plan to actually make a video on something, I tend to not ask for the game key. I don't know, like, you know, fuck over companies, I get that, but I do also feel rude. I don't know. So if I don't actually plan on doing something, I tend to, like, not ask for anything. So... build that, so we can start building on the road on this side. This is all coming together. I feel like a lot of workers were brought over here and despawned on the way because this is such a long way. Like, this is a new bus of workers. Where do you go? Here. We don't have enough cranes again. I think that's literally it. Everything is so slow because all of the cranes are occupying all of this. And that's why this is awfully, awfully slow. So I'm buying more horse cranes and you can't stop me. I gotta say, the horse cranes are better. It is so stupid to say, but they have a speed of 9 and they have a speed of 5. Yes, they are super slow, but to be honest, the cranes mostly just stand around. They don't need to be quick on the road. They're super cheap. It's only 12 right now. Oh, then you should actually get it. 2 days a paradox sale right now, right? If there is, get it. It's super good. Like, Stellaris has, I think, like, no hate to the Hoi 4 team. I like the Hoi 4 dev team. But I feel like in terms of community, communication and shit, Stellaris has the best team. Imagine capitalism. Yeah. I don't need to. Looks out of the window. Imagine. I like how this game, like if you really think about it, this game, for me personally, shows off perfectly how like 100% planned economy under an authoritarian situation can't work. Because if I'm forgetting to put down trash bins, I'm just one dude. I will forget stuff. You know? Because I think some people say, oh, this game is like super pro-communism. I feel like then you play this game, I'm like, this game is kind of about how one person doing everything is not a good idea. Maybe. I'll play this game right now. It is super good. I still love it, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Like, don't take me wrong. I'm not like I'm not super pro hyper capitalism. Absolutely no. Fuck that. Oh, I just noticed we already have a technical service, and I just built another one. Man, past Florius really did a lot of stuff. What the? I mean, we need this one later anyway, so might as well build it now. But yeah, there has to be like a middle ground. Like seriously. How's the reclining speedy doing? I mean, currently it is summer, so they're just vibing. Reclet is chilling here. Very speedy. Speeder, there you go. Oh, how could I have not seen him driving in Mach 3 away from the construction industry? Don't go too fast, right? You might crash out of the curve. It is a risk. We're driving with a top speed of 7 kilometers per hour. Sorry, 6. No, 7. Oh shit, no, someone's gonna write 6, 7. Fuck. Anyways. We doing the real high speed highway stuff. This is all fine. Me Marine, I don't. So I do not. Screw you. I don't care if you write it in German, screw you. The horse cranes are out, they are helping in... There's only one here though. I mean, one is better than 0. Yeah. Me when someone named 1 joins the Discord. The... It's like a very funny joke that like 3 people get. Bum. Construction industry. Any bottleneck we have. Excavators. We do generally have an excavator bottleneck. So what I will do is I will buy 2 of the fucked ones and then 3 excavators, a few more dumpers, a few more here. Now we're full anyways, okay. Covered house, we should be fine. Yeah, look how many covered house we have here. Apparently concrete we're also good for now. All of the, like, the early start buildings don't tend to have a lot of concrete, but bricks. And most of these have been delivered here anyways, so. But the music is perfect for, like, the feel of the game. I gotta say that. I think I'm gonna upgrade this once we go into... Might want to upgrade these though, like these entrances before we have population, because this is super bad to upgrade later on. So, like, let's do it now. But maybe I should wait for the buildings to be finished, otherwise I'm kind of putting more waiting time on everything. Oh, by the way, you'll up this. Very good. Yeah, we have no workers, so we're really using all of the workers right now. Where are you going? Are they despawning? Nope, it's just not a high amount of workers. Yeah, they're really splitting up all of the workers, and that's why everything takes so long. Yeah, everything's on. We're playing on full realism mode. I even gave myself, like, I toned one thing down and one thing up, kind of to balance it out. But we are, like, it is realism mode. This is under realism mode. I just turned down global events to normal instead of hard, whatever it is. Because on hard you have earthquakes, and I despise earthquakes. It doesn't change anything about being realism, so this is fine. What I also did is I turned on that you unlock and lock vehicles according to year, meaning that once a vehicle is not being produced anymore, you can't buy it anymore. So you have to literally build a car factory, buy the license, and build it yourself if you want that vehicle again. So that's like the extra challenge, that we only have certain vehicles in certain time periods. But otherwise, this is 100% realism mode. Everything is enabled. In the shoe industry. The clothing industry. If I have some overfilled, it really depends on the situation. I just tend to go overkill and build all of the expensive ones. I mean, here I didn't mean to build second one, I just forgot I already had one here, but if you want a short-term solution, you always should build the free ones, like really quick. But if it's like a systemic problem, you should build the free ones and then on the side already start building a big one. Because you're very limited on the free ones. Plus, you can't refuel your vehicles in the free ones, which is one of the great things you can do in the normal ones. So. Oh, can they? No, okay, they couldn't finish this, just about to. New vehicle! These are great. Covered and open house, the big ones. Now we don't need open and covered house from the west anymore. Now we have the eastern ones. Talking about it, we just ran out of money. We can still build. Okay. Might need concrete later. We have way more space. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna buy more open house, because once we go into industry, we will need a lot of bricks with the bigger buildings. So, and steel, that too. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna immediately buy the open house, because that was our big bottleneck in the video. I'm just skipping that. I managed was, best I managed was like a region normal mode. 1967. I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit psychotic, because I basically only play realism mode. And how much I progressed in this game is seeable from my first series, where we played the 1960 start. And I learned a lot on that. Like, me explaining the game. I'm very happy I made this series, by the way. Because there's definitely a thing, the more you know about the game, the less you think about certain things, and then you explain it less good, because for you it's very obvious. So me not knowing that much about the game back then allowed me to make a really good guide for the beginner stuff, how it works. But a lot of people taught me tricks in that. that I now can utilize in the newer series. And the newer series is maybe a bit less 100% beginner friendly, but more a focus on actual realism mode, more on the challenge, right? I mean, I still explain a lot. I try my best. But I try to also keep it more compact and more about building up a city and less about how everything works. Especially the last episode is, like, not the last for now, like the last episode that I'm currently recording until the next episode. Is a lot about yapping how I do stuff. And I explain certain things because I go into, like, spoilers, I go into, like, grain and how make your agriculture industry, gravel production. Like, I still try to explain it, but it's not like I explain every time, oh, this is how setting up a line works, and this is how, you know, I skip over that now. Or like, oh, here I build a highway. Like, stuff like that. This is stream only. Like, I'm already fighting with the recorded stuff. If I already do this into a video too, I'm screwed. So this will just stay what it is, the stream. But the stream automatically is a video on YouTube. You know, it stays up forever. Yeah, it's something you can watch in the background if you're doing something else. It's kind of what I like the idea for the stream. It's like a weekly thing, a meet and greet where we can yap about the game. We can try out things. Yeah, have some fun, you know, some, little bit, slight. We're still in the boring part though. And it is waiting for people to spawn in so we can steal them and make them, like, force them, gun to the back, build me a city. We're getting there though. The most problematic thing is that we really need, like, one of those heating plants done. And I really do hope that it's in range. For the beginning we will need 100% a free bus station here. I'm not sure if I can use a tram station also for buses, but because it's a road, I could, right? I have you on my second monitor while I try to survive Byzantium in year 5. I played Byzantium today. As I said, I got my slimy free game key today. And every patch they make Byzantium harder. I find it, like, comedical. Because I got, like, early access, like, bragging, blah, 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 right? I got early access to EU 5, and in the early build, Byzantium was, compared to now, super easy. You had, like, people would say yes to you being your ally, your economy, you could save within, like, I mean, you can still save it quite quickly if you do everything right, but it was, like, 3 times as easy as it is now. There was a funny thing where another content creator that did a lot of Byzantium stuff, I'm just gonna name drop in here, like Bitter Steel, cried with every patch, not really cried, like, in a funny way. That's harder now, like, what have you done to my boy? I hope that's not leaking, but, like, that Discord is long gone. And, yeah, that was just... I tried it today and I failed because I went bankrupt, because you get bankruptcy super, super quick now. The sad thing, the only reason I went bankrupt is because I was stubborn and I said yes to something that I shouldn't. I forgot what it was. Like, I spent, like, 150 ducats on something that I couldn't afford. It was not the earthquake, it was something else. Oh, it was spawning the Renaissance. There you go. There's not an event that you can spawn the Renaissance. I shouldn't have done that. It's not worth it. I'm like, yeah, the Renaissance sounds great. Anyways, back from, like, gone EU5 back to Soviet. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. It takes so long. It takes so long. With all of this done, it is crazy. It was so quick, and I feel like all the work is despawned that we had before. Something like, not actually, right? But it feels like it. There's no crane here. All of my cranes. I feel like they're building all of the stuff that that have no cranes. So I'm gonna prioritize all the ones that have cranes inside, so they free up. Like, prison has a lot of them. There's 2. Yeah, let's finish that. I'm not gonna finish the houses, obviously. There's one here. There's one here. There you go. Let's finish that. Oh wait, this is also nearly done, so let's get that crane out. You write about those factories all the time. So... you put the priority up. Oh, that pipe was gone quick. Huh. We have a crane too. I saw a crane. Yeah, it was here. Needs fuel, meaning... grain. So the crane needs grain. Oh, that's not a sunbreaker. Where's Speedy? There you go. Speeder is recovering. Too much work. I'm cheating a bit and speeding forward. Can't stop me. How can I catch... if I build it here, do I catch everything? I generally do. Then this is an amazing position for that. Right? I do catch everything. Yeah, I do. Good. I'm just placing it down so I don't forget. Boop. There. And we're only missing pipes and heating. Food we can provide. Healthcare is already here too. Education, everything is kind of in range. Enough at least. You see, with a crane, this is built semi-quick. It takes a lot of work hours. I'll actually save now. I mean, it is summer, so they're just vibing here. I do like when you click on them that they turn on the light. It's kind of cool. The horn. That's funny. Oh wait, I just noticed. You never said anything. The game sound was muted. You didn't hear this. Isn't that peak gameplay? You never heard me clicking on anything. I muted the game because I wanted to do stuff before the stream started. Where I set up... I rudely turned off time-lapse. And I forgot to turn it back on. You hear the peak game sound now. Don't you love hearing this all the time? Isn't this great? Isn't this... Now you finally have the full experience. You didn't hear the building burning down. How do you not complain about this? Wait. There. System, music, chat. Yeah, and you don't need to understand. I'm confused. I think I activated something in OBS that shouldn't be activated. It didn't do anything, but I was confused what it did. What are you? Useless. Okay, great. I had an extra soundtrack and I was confused where that track came from, and apparently I just misclicked and activated a super old track I never used in like ages. So please apologize my confusedness. We have no money for them, but... Oh, if you could have gotten a better snowplow. Ooh. Oh, we can put them down to the luxury huts. Look. Snowplow is now a new home. And we can order the fuel trucks to fuel these up. Something I did notice, by the way, and is new to me. You can have 49 tasks now per office. It was 20 before, right? It's not just me, it was 20 before. I didn't notice the change with the latest patch. The latest patch was in March? I'm just checking everything real quick. No, not trash. Truck. For now, take everything from there. Bum, 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 bum. You have electricity. You actually do. This is built, probably freed up a crane. This is built, 100% freed up a crane. I will just put in like 2 police cars. You know, I am generous. 3 police cars. We're rich. It is super necessary, by the way. Like, that allows you to copy the same orders to all of your distribution offices in a city. And that, you know, it's way easier to manage in your head if you think, oh, like, everything has the same order and you just have different vehicles per thing. At least for me personally, that's super nice to kind of keep everything in mind. There's a crane here, prioritize this. There's a lot of cranes in here now, prioritize this. There's a crane in here now, prioritize this. There's no crane here, then we don't prioritize this. This is already prioritized. This should be prioritized. There's a crane in there. This should be prioritized now. There's a crane in here. Crane in here, prioritized. Yeah. I'm just going through and check that the things with cranes get higher priority. So we free up the cranes. These are nearly done. Can also have higher priority. This is not gonna be enough snowplows, by the way. I'm not gonna put slums. How dare you? It's a beautiful city. No slums needed. Only high quality of living. Live healthy and with a good life, or leave. We don't allow slums in this city. I think while all of this is building, I'll make myself a new coffee real quick. And then we can gaze on the progress we made in this, I think, first year and a bit. In the early game is quote-unquote super quick over because not in actual time, but in like game time. Because you spend so much time just waiting, so you kind of, if you know how, speed forward, you know. In the late game you have a lot to do anyway, so you don't even want to speed up that much. Because you spend most of the time planning stuff, and while you're planning stuff can just run in the background. But, yeah. Early game like this, you don't really have anything to do, so... Oh! New horse crane. Where are you going? Don't go to a house. Don't go to a house. You know what? I approve of this message. There's 2 cranes and it's nearly done building. Oh, true, we prioritize them, so they're also going there. It's double good then. So we're about to finish the university. Let's see, it's 7 people for 50 work days. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna save. Electric buses. Ooh. I'm gonna save now. And prayers that nothing burns while I'm gone. Nothing important. Hello, I've returned. Even Wings, how are you doing? How much depth are we in? What do you mean depth? We have 0 depth. Nothing. We're not that far yet. What's the next upload? Hopefully in 1 or 2 weeks. Probably 2. I started recording. And finish recording. Tomorrow probably. Yeah. Then I get some help with cutting it down and then it should be. Yeah, I do the final bits. I do like all of the zooms and memes and whatever. Then it's done. Promise I had a busy month. So I couldn't work on it until now. Which sucks, but it also is what it is. Can't do it. I can't change anything about it. I'm sorry. I'm not taking a look. I made myself a new coffee. This Republic runs on coffee. North Korean coffee. So, more buildings are finishing up now, though. This is really good. The prioritization of certain buildings is a strategy that definitely works way too well. Nice. Please upload, we need it. I'll try my best. I'm super sorry. I promise the next part is gonna be better. I mean, not better, but I'm gonna do just as much. It's gonna be a lot happening. 1930 start, not 1920. If this would be 1920, I would be very disappointed in myself. Because we're still on the starter city. Which I always build too big, but, you know, never give up. Always double down. Take loans. Pay your loans with your loans. Take new loans. Default on your debt. Find out that you can't default on your debt in this game. Start to cry. I have the theory that the people in the bus despawn before they get here. No, they don't. Okay, that's good, by the way, that's good. They don't despawn. Same. In the series, I'm kind of at the point too, where I've decided at a certain point to stop myself from endlessly expand the same city, build up the industries that don't need a lot of workers. So I know every episode I start with, oh, we gotta pay off our debt, but I can say for the next part, spoiler, we do. How much? I don't know. I won't tell you. But it's the first part where we literally don't increase our debt. Could go either ways now, and I'm lying to you because I'm like overselling it, so I'm keeping quiet. Or we have paid back basically all the debt. But no spoilers. I'm just saying it's better. So... School is done. It's not too bad happiness, by the way. Do you know how work shift duration scales with travel time? If you use the bus, not at all. It's two different things. Like, the travel time doesn't really, like... If the travel time is like too long, they reset. They just don't go to work, right? That's the only problem. The travel time is stopping them from working. But once they arrive on the workplace and the work time starts, completely different, right? So it's always the same timer. Meaning you don't need to be scared about long travel time. If they arrive at work, everything's fine. The only problem is when you use cars. Because when you use cars, they don't have travel time. The moment you go into the car to go to work, the work timer starts. So using cars is kind of bad in multiple senses in this game. This is not pro or anti-car at all. It's just in this game is built to make cars bad. Because you can't park cars on the sidewalks, right? Base, by the way. Anyways, meaning that you have to build a fuck ton of parking spaces, which is like the most American thing, I guess. And it's awfully inefficient. It's super, super bad. You don't want that. Storage cities can only be built on depth on realistic difficulty. This is true, which is not at that point yet. We will very much go into depth, because I don't plan on building any other industry than fuel. Meaning that we will research before we do anything. And the only reason... So we're not building like a food industry. We're not building tourism. We'll just straight go into oil refining, which means we will have like 2 million of debt, maybe more, the moment we start to finish the industry. So, spoiler. Did these one who's long in forest? I think that's the time, I'm not sure. After 1 hour of travel time, the work shifts gets longer every 30 seconds. Huh? First time I've heard about that. I'm not saying you're lying, it's just literally first time I heard about that. I wouldn't know, we can try it out later, we just don't have workplaces yet. It is both. It's an eternal torment simulator. And I suck at it too. But you know what? I love it. I love my suffering simulator, it's great. So here you only use coal. Should we already fill it up? This will take a while anyways. Do we have a gas station here? Nope. Then I will build a free one for now. Hey, we unlocked the worst version of the truck we unlocked. So... do this. Fuel, thank you very much. You are gonna be dumpers? You're actually not too bad. You're gonna go here, load and unload here. And you can build up a little bit of a stockpile. We'll need more in the future, but for now it should be enough. Bring it up to, I don't know, 60%. It will say 8 hours, but it will count down slower. That is so weird. I literally never heard about this. It's crazy if true. The longer work, like, if they travel further, it's better. Which makes no sense, but funny thing. Like, it's a fun min-max knowledge. One-way road on your highway. How? It's gravel. It is gravel. You can't spray paint gravel. I mean, you can. It just doesn't do anything. Even if I want to, I can't do this. This is not possible. So, now they get... Do you create yourself? Okay, they didn't soft lock themselves. I was scared for a second. So, you know that you should only get coal, by the way, right? And you only unload coal. They know, but I'm still telling them, otherwise they do some shit. Yeah, they can only get coal. That's good. It scales recreation time by the same amount. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know that. So let's buy some fire truck. 3 to be safe. Do we start to... Oh, this is not connected. I was scared that I never connected the warehouse. Everything to 0. We want basically food in there, right? Don't care about anything else. When we're next to China, aren't we like in this scenario? Aren't we like getting our workers from China? Like this is literally the Chinese border. All foreign workers are all Chinese people. I'm just saying, like the CCP, you know, is involved. They're building this republic up for us. A lot of famine. I'm a famine specialist. So we're getting some coal, that is nice. Actually starting to build on our vehicle repair station, which is quite further away from our city, which sucks a little bit, but also not really. We can just build later on a depot here where we can drive into repair, or we will have trucks anyways, so it doesn't matter. You can min-max vehicle maintenance, which is totally fair to do, but it's not that tragic, actually. Once you have it, it basically just does its thing in the background as long as it has all the resources it needs. Or maybe we use the space to build like some cargo space. Here, what do we need? Train, we will need 2 of this. Oh, wait, fix everything. 2 of this, 1 of this, 0.5 of this, 1 of this. Bum. There you go. Set that up. Beautiful. Horses do go to a fuel station. This year, this horse feeder, that's our refueler. Like the gas station is a refuel station with gas, the horse feeder is the refuel station for the horses. And we have no debt yet, I'm so sorry. I will correct that as soon as I can. Oh, you know what? You know what? Cause I love you all. 10k debt. There you go. Bum. Now we have a debt. I know you're not used to watching my content without debt, so I just quickly took some debt, so you feel comfortable again. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable in this stream. Sure, we can rename one of the horse cranes to that. There you go. Years of Stallion. Can we change the color? No. We can't change the color. I like stamina is... It's not fuel, it's stamina. No, there is also fuel. What is stamina then? And he's stuck, by the way. He's stuck in the orphanage. Joseph Stallion is stuck in the orphanage because no one is building this road. I'm so sorry. High priority, high priority. We are freeing up all of these cranes. It's actually great. And generally, it's very great. We're in the mid of the next year again. Or is it still... No, it's still 32. I feel like the winter passed super quick. I guess mostly because of Speed It Forward. This summer feels like forever. I don't know why. But with the workers here, yeah, look how quickly we finished this now. Then we only need to care for the fancy stuff, right? Like trash, food, water, sewage, apparently clothing. It's rude. I thought you want to be naked workers, but no, we need clothing. It's cold. We need heating. Get a blanket. Oh! New depth increaser just dropped. Disassembled version. Yes, bum. instantly bought before inflation can touch this boy in any way. Don't you dare touch my boy. And we can park him very soon into here. We can't do anything with it because we don't have population, but we can park him here. Construction office. Do we have a depot? Just a depot. Here. Your construction office. Let's build another free depot. Here. And I will buy one open home. 100 level track builder time. Yeah, that thing is so broken and I love it. It makes everything else useless, which is kind of bad in game design, but it is also great. Gregor, welcome. What do I care? This game is already hard enough. I will not complain about a little piece of candy I get from the developers. So in terms of city, we are literally just missing trash and utilities. So let me do that. Okay, some of you might complain that this is not 100% straight, so... Yeah, my brain is telling it me too, so I'll fix it. Promise you can't see it when the tooltip is over it. Bum. Oh, Florius, why take the video so long to make? Because I'm spending a lot of time doing this. Bum. This is why I left a lot of space, by the way, because now we can put this everywhere here easily. A lot of space here. Oh, this even reaches the supermarket. Beautiful. And if you put it here, that reason... Oh, look at it. It reaches the fire station. Beautiful. I imagine we need another one over here. For the orphanage. And... these might need one. You 100% will need one. I'll just place it over here, just in case I want to build some housing or something here. But this is also excess. That is trash. Then we need water. So we need two. Good. Then let's split them up. Place them in here. Wait, does the... Oh, you also need it. Oh, that is evil, look. You can't get both. So we need 3. That is evil. 1. Because you don't distribute it, right? No, the treatment plant doesn't. I mean, we will have industry down here, so why not embrace that it's all the way down here and put it as much down here as we can. Already all the way down here anyways. And then the last one over here. We will also need one in the heating plant, don't forget that, but I'll do that when it comes to it. So you touch all of that. And you touch all of that. You don't need water. Good. I think there's everything in range, right? Yeah, it overlaps, that's a good sign. Then as for you, we'll just place them next to each other. Bum. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now, but you know. Is he still trapped in the orphanage? He's not trapped anymore. He is helping to build it though now. So you could drive out if he wants to. The road is built, but he's now helping to build the orphanage. If I click on him. That's him. Here. It's our little Joseph Stallion. Building the orphanage for the workers. Now we only need the piping. I think I will start with sewage because it is just very straightforward. Oh. I'm a big fan that we will occupy all of them in like one. Actually, we don't. Oh, I can't get... I'm so stupid. I'm like, why can't I go through here? Because like this is the pump and you can't go through the pump. So you have to go around the pump. There you go. Going around the pump. This one we can build for the industry in a second. A bit awful, but it's piping, who cares? You don't see the piping. You will forget about it in a second. So... people love the water tower. I hate the water tower. We're not gonna build the water tower. We will build the underground reservoir. And you know why? Because it's bigger. If you learn one thing, bigger is better. Why? Because I said so. Where are the connections for the pipes? Out here into here. So what I will do is we will have a big pumping station. Can we squeeze one in here? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Bum. Bum. Beautiful. Then we need one into the reservoir. So I'll do... Can we squeeze it in here? Yeah, we can. There you go. Wow. It's the longest campaign I ever played, I think after the 2000s. Like my first Republic that I really built up in realistic mode. And I had like 2 huge cities. I still learned the game, but it was like my first real successful playthrough, and I played it as long as I could. After a while, the game really starts to lag though, that's the problem. So, and now this needs to go out. I think I'll place here. And because we will need some for the industry, I will place one here too again. You will see what I mean in a second. It's kind of awful, but you will see. So... we have limited exit points from there, so I'll try to kind of make more with the pumps. Be the one that goes down here. There you go. You will go into that pump where you can be utilized over here again. And the other one will go up. Actually, I guess all the way it will go up. Did you achieve a dream of space communism? Maybe? Let me check. I can check my achievements if you want to. My first playthrough has been quite a while ago. I don't think so, no. If it's an achievement, I don't know it. If you're talking about a meme, then I was out of the loop because I built something. What's the best map to build in realistic for beginner? It's hard to say. I think like North Korea is not even that bad because you still have a lot of like you have population centers like Pyongyang, right? Where you have a lot of people in houses that won't die as long as you don't touch them. But all the roads outside are gravel. Are dirt, so you can easily just destroy them. So it's a terrain, we have a lot of free area, but still population. I like North Korea, it's very good. The only reason I'm playing Berlin in the other series, in the video series, is because you voted for it. I made a poll. I said I don't recommend Poland. I don't recommend Germany because we have a lot, like there's a lot of stuff that we have to destroy. And before we can build anything, because so much stuff is pre-built, like even outside of the normal buildings, so they have a lot of fancy buildings that can just crash and burn. Yeah. And now we're doing this because you didn't care. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I just wanted to warn you. So what I do over here is I just need a switch or like the height map mode. I'll build it not too far away from the industry, right? It all connects into here. Maybe here, you know? Bum. We don't need the gravel path, we just need dirt. There you go. And then we kind of have to get this... No? This down here. All the way to here, I believe. Stop the locking in. Apparently it says there's a height difference that it's annoyed by, so... There you go. It's a bit annoying that it's so long, but it is what it is. Doesn't change the fact that we need sewage over here. And these pipes are kind of semi-quickly built. They don't take that long. What takes long is like pipelines in terms of like oil, the steel ones. This is fine. And then we are missing water. Bum. Bum. You might be surprised to hear heating, which basically is warm water, needs water. So we're getting water up here. You know what? I need to do the thing I also did with... But this needs electricity. So we need to be in the range of electricity, like over here. There you go. Then we have water up here. We're not gonna build the biggest industry up there anyway, so one pipe is enough. But yeah, that's why I kind of waited with piping, because that would have taken away the excavators and a lot of the workers that we need for other projects. Especially the cranes. But now that everything else is done, I feel like we're kind of obligated to do that now. Oh yeah, building in... I haven't built Siberia yet, but I heard awful things about the map. I mean, I heard nothing but the best. The best was just not very good. So we have cranes here. This has a high priority, so this is building now. Theoretically, the heating plant can work without water and sewage, and you could just use technical services to deal with that, but to be fair, theoretically, I could never make profitable industry and have an empty city without any people, and I could still plan stuff, just never build it. That's just not fun. So, just because theoretically I could do something doesn't mean I will. Bam. Defeated with facts and logic. Water. We need to bake. Without power supply. Oh. Yeah, true. It never finished. I'm proud of myself. I clicked the right button to turn off the map mode. I wanted to turn off rare. So bring that thing over here. And then we can also start railway as soon as we have stuff. The only thing we're missing right now is, except of course population, distribution offices for everything. And I really hate the early ones because they're super small, the free ones. But the time has come and we already have the right trucks for it. We got the big open and covered hulls, which is what I need for them. But yeah. Now, I like this map mod so much, I use it way too much. I apologize. I'm just always like, whoop. Wait, yeah. Whoop. Whoop. Double checking if everything's selected, not out of range. Because I'm too lazy to set up maximum range all the time, so I'm doing the way more awful thing and just always do it manually. Anyways, this instantly will go into logistics optimization. We already have all the trucks here, right? Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Maybe distribution offices on this street for now. I mean, later on we can make the actual distribution offices over here. But for now, the free ones... I mean, they need to be somewhere. 1, 2, 3. And you're gonna be truck. Oh, actually... I need refrigerated too, so... I wanted to put 2 refrigerated here and none here, but then I thought about it, I'm like, wait, then it's more annoying to set up and copy because they don't have the same vehicles. So I'm gonna get 1 refrigerated truck over and then... Or like this covered hull over and then I buy a refrigerated truck. Or here too. Where are you? I'm blind. I'm blind. There you go. So here we need this and this. That was open house, right? Yeah, it was good. And then we need dumpers. To be fair, the dumpers are super inefficient, so maybe we don't. Maybe I research distribution offices before we go into railway construction. You can just squeeze it in real quick. I allow a small delay, even though I would love the tram line. Talking about things I would love. Heating. How about we go into a free bus station? Not because it's good, but because we need a bus station. There you go. As soon as the tram works, this is gone. Good. You see, thanks to the excavators we have, most of these things have already been dug out. This is why I say this is kind of quick, because we don't need the workers for digging all of this piping out. The excavators do this as soon as they have gravel. And it's why you have a lot of dumpers. And it's even with super efficient project, way too expensive asphalt road is still, it's going great. I'm gonna suspend it. Oh no, they keep the asphalt in. How much did it cost? 62. I survived it. 62 rubles per truck. That's like 400. There you go. You still have in it. Let's say 500. Minus 500. I survive minus 500. Not much loans we can take. 1.5 million. Rising. You know? I do remember with us having no money for the West, I will just cut off the West. There you go. Normal West. Very good. Only East. I stole the vehicles, and with stole I mean I paid them. And now we can just wipe and use our Eastern technologies to win. Is Joseph still in the orphanage? That sounds so... No, he's not. I think Joseph was in here? Yes. Joseph right now is... on the highway. Ignore the man that is too scared to move for his life because he's driving Joseph Stallion. Both of them. But yeah. On the way home. Actually, he can teleport. Bam, he's home now. But only Joseph Stallion can teleport, no one else. See, they're too scared to overtake. Reasonably so. So, where are you going? Wait, why are you going to the orphanage? Oh no, it's orange, because our city's orange. The plumbing. Okay, understandable. We need you actually there, that's good. He right now set the world and now everything's quicker. Once again, only Joseph can do that. So... our own JoJo universe, Joseph Redstar. So let's get all of this done. Actually, his connection is not important. You have an argument that West and East is kind of not very logical on the map, but it's like West in terms of NATO and East in terms of the Soviets. So I make it easy for myself and say West and East. In this case, we are North and South. I don't care. If I hold my camera like I do right now on the map, there are actually West. But I'm not looking north, so there's that. If your compass would be in the wrong setting, I would be correct. So we have coal in the heating plant. We are working on everything else. We have electricity, question mark? We do. We do have electricity. This is why all of these buildings are now lighting up. So we are only missing the plumbing for the heating plant. The heat plumbing itself is built. That is good. Covers the entire city, by the way. Not the Firewatch, but for some reason, the early start Firewatch from the DLC doesn't need heating. Which makes it very strong. I don't know if they just forgot to put the value into the fire station, but all the other fire stations need heating. This one doesn't. That makes it the best fire station for industry. Because industrial buildings don't need heating either, and back in the days you needed to put heating to your industry because your fire stations needed heating, nothing else. With this fire station, you don't need to do this anymore. You have like this one fire station that doesn't need heating for some reason, and it's great. But yeah, I'm not gonna complain. I mean, in our case, we have a heating plant anyways here, but, you know, in the future, you will not have a heating plant with area industrial area. It is just our first industrial area, and we also needed a heating plant. So, yeah, of the power of communism, this plant doesn't, this fire station doesn't need heating. It's a fire station, it should be hot anyways, right? It has the name fire in it. Why would it need heating? It's exactly, yeah, they warm themselves by the fire, exactly. It's not a water station, stupid. It's a fire station. Silly. Oh yeah, he's still going back and forth. Yeah, you don't need to do that anymore. Thank you for delivering my beautiful, beautiful level 100 speed track builder. That is absolutely not broken. That's its full name. Its full legal name is my beautiful track builder with 100. This is like... Sorry, double check. Don't want to write the name wrong. Speed level. That is absolutely not broken. Save. Error. Okay, good. I tried. I get error. Apparently, if you write the name too long, you get an error. You live and you learn. Maybe not enough people roleplay their vehicles enough, so the naming tool didn't get enough attention. Good thing we have these streams now, where if obviously all the devs are watching it, so this will probably be fixed very soon. I am very, very sure of it. This will be seen by the devs. Of course, I will sit down and write an email about it. It's my civic duty. 100% will happen. Yes. So... yeah, our workers are kind of spread thin again. Gotta see where there is... Here is one in use. Checking where cranes are again. So they built that first. There's no crane here. There is one here. There's one here. None here. There's one here. None here. None here. I guess we can finish that and that. It's not too high priority, but now that they're already here, they kind of threw themselves on their tram line. So I guess there's nothing we can do about it now than to finish it. And yeah, you can pull that. Freeze up one. It is what it is. And then maybe... they really struggle with the small bits of roads. Like if they need workers, it takes forever. Proof? This is not built. Even this was built before the university was even started constructing, and it's still not done. This one here. This already has been built, that's crazy. High priority. This has a crane. High priority already. High priority already. Medium. No crane. Put this forward. Good. Should make this done early. I think 1933 we will open a city. If everything goes super well, we do it in like May. Because we want to use summer. for the, you know, temporal bus line here. Already got all the buses. I will not work with a bus end station for the sole reason that we will use a tram later, and I don't want a bus end station for something I won't use. As for over here, I will say you buy it here, and then you fill up the supermarket, you fill up the pub, you fill up the orphanage, you fill up the prison. Anything I forgot? Oh, very important. You fill up here and here, because there we need chemicals. Anything else I forgot? Warehouse. Warehouse, you only unload food. Here you unload all of this. And let me reset these values by saying 60% food, 30% this. Actually, like 5%. We really don't need electronics. This can go into 11%. There you go. But we don't really care about this. So yeah, put the priority up here, and then we see if that works. Then we copy these orders to you. And you're not needed yet, because you are needed for the railway construction, but I don't think that's a priority right now. Bam. The communal poop sponge, that is horrible. Yeah, I'm gonna prioritize some of those short strips that are not being built. Overall speaking, yeah, we're kind of literally at the end of this in a good way. Because we plan on running a deficit anyways for now. Snowplows. Oh, there's way more snowplows now. Expensive snowplows. I get 2 of them. Because I hate money. So... Are you in range? You are. So we don't even need any bus line for that. Okay. I was scared for a second that it's not. Oh, actually, random click and I get Joseph Stallion. Look at that rare drop. Planned, by the way, planned. You don't want to know how much cranes we have, and I click on the one we named. What are the chances? I can tell you. Where can I see a list of my vehicles? List of vehicles. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10. I thought we had more. 10 is super little. How do we only have 10 cranes? No wonder, this all takes forever. That's a lie. I see way more than 10. Look at this. 8, because there's like 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 12, 16, 20. Oh, because I didn't... Oh, I think because I have to click entire map, and now I see everything. Yeah, that's way more, way more. Yeah, we have way more than 10. My fault. Still pre-filling the coal storage. Where you going? Okay, they're building the substation. Complaining. Oh, first bit of road. Oh, road. Tram rail is done. The electricity connection is down here, so this is why they're complaining about it. I'm like, oh, do I have a road connection? I'm like, wait, the tram is the road connection. So food is coming. That's fine. Apparently working. Wait, no. That's not built yet. It's not working. We don't know that yet. Stop lying, Florius. But most of the piping is done. Look how quick that was. So... where are all the cranes? Oh, they have to be in the houses now, right? Yeah, look at that. That's awful. So what I will do now is I will prioritize everything but houses. They shouldn't even go there. You shouldn't go there because the houses have a low priority, and normally they go according to priority. So medium priority is over low. So they shouldn't even go to the houses anyways. They still are though, so I kind of need to kick them out. I can kick them out by clicking on the construction side, pressing Ctrl H that teleports them back to their home office. So I can kind of bully them out. You see? Here. There he is. Ctrl H. Bam. Welcome home. I mean, you can also just press this button here too. Wait, no, that doesn't work. It works for trains. So... build this. Where are you going? Somewhere useful, right? Yeah, good. I like how to not use this road, but go over the walk path and then come here. Why did you use the road? Is it connected? It is. Just didn't use the road to flex, I don't know. Is there a way to make roundabouts one way? Yeah. You just need a paved road. So right now we use gravel, and you can't pave on gravel. No, you can't draw basically on gravel, which, you know, one way is. You have like arrows down. So you need either bricks, a brick road, or asphalt. Yeah. We started project way too expensive asphalt road over here, and it still hasn't moved an inch. So I'm waiting for population before we do anything else. And for population, we need to build all of the stuff population needs to survive. And for that, we need to get foreign workers from the border checkpoint. And they spawn in super slowly over time. So we kind of have to use them wisely. They are very, very limited resource right now. So before we get any workers, we basically just wait right now to get the city done. So we have basically our own worker pool, and our own worker pool is by default way better than the foreign workers because they have propaganda, motivation. Basically, your own workers in this game are always better than foreign workers and work longer hours, so we want them. But the first city just takes very long. You can make it way quicker than me. I just build all the utilities in one go. Like, you don't need to start the city with like a fire watch, a police station. You survive without it, like for a year or two, it's fine. So you could just build the city with all the essentials like food, blah, 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 and then get in like culture and policing and education, which you all need. Those are all very important things. But you survive a year or two without it, and you can use your workers to build the other stuff quicker. I'm just kind of building it the careful way, and because I don't really care about debt, I know I will go out of debt. Everyone watching the video series so far doesn't believe me, but with the next part, I promise we go out of debt. Source, I know. At least a bit. And yeah. I'm just, for now, rushing petrol. Because it's like a very, very cool industry to start with. Oil. So they're all having a good time. You're in range of the prison, right? Yes, you are. Good. I'm kind of annoyed. They're still not building this. I like that they finished all of the piping for the substations. So all the piping under the city is done, thanks to our excavators mostly. Because it's like the biggest part of piping is digging the hole. Then you just basically need to lay in the pipe and it's super quickly done. But yeah. Are you starting to believe too that May might actually be the date if it's done? Because I don't, but I just believe hard enough. Oh, all of our plows out. Look. We have over here the people's plow. Drifting. We have the gritsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow anti-slip machine over here. Doing a very, very good job. Then over here, beautiful raclette, pushing snow aside on a dirt road. Respect. Must be hard. I think that's actually it. How's our speeder doing? Nothing. Okay. Nothing is a thing you can do. Give out. Be prepared to give out speeding tickets. Please, no speeding on a gravel road. I urge you. I will remove all of your social credits, which is the only credits that exist in this town, because this game doesn't have a money mechanic for workers. If you think about it, it's true, right? They don't pay taxes. They don't pay for the food. We only basically use them for work, and then we sell whatever they produce. But we don't get anything for our population. The only people with money are tourists. I'm not sure, you can confirm this to me or not. Like, I'm not even sure if they pay the pricing levels here, or if our own workers just ignore it. I'm genuinely not sure if they pay. Because I don't think so. I think they don't do that. Because we don't get money from this. We don't get tourism income before we have tourism. Because they pay money here. They're just living free. Literally tax haven. Downside, you have no laws protecting you. I'm trying not to say this is Dubai, but I just can't stop myself. Love goes out to all of my tax avoiders in YouTube. I guess from YouTube in Dubai. Guess I will not be visiting that part of the world anymore. What a loss. I will not go into actual politics right now. About the like, I will not make blockade jokes right now. I do say there's some irony, but you know, there's actual people getting harmed, so let's not go into that. It's kind of awful to make jokes about that. See, just because some people are not good people doesn't mean we have to be bad people too, right? All I'm saying. All I'm saying. I know I will never, like, leave Austria. I have no reason to do so. Like, yes, we have taxes and everything. I don't care. I'm here for, like, because, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to say a nationalist, like, oh, I love the nation. I just like the culture. Like, Vienna, I like everything, you know. My family's here. The fuck do I do in, like, Dubai? It's super hot. I'm already sweating in summer in Austria. Way too hot. Yeah, profits are from exporting. Tourism is the exception, right? Tourists spawn in money from the void. I'm not used to red numbers. I'm only saying this because I recorded earlier today. Yeah. If you eat schnitzel in Vienna, you gotta be careful there. All the schnitzel is good, right? But if you try to actually get original schnitzel, it's not pork. A lot of people like sell Viennese schnitzel and use pork, which is still good, by the way, but like, it's not Viennese schnitzel. It's just schnitzel. You think the original is calf? Okay, I know it's calf. I don't think that. Come down to Italy. Tax evasion without human rights violation. Mostly. I mean, I guess like South Tyrol. But to be fair, like Italy again, way too hot. I love Italy, to be fair. I every time I go there, I have an amazing time. As beautiful nature as it has architecture. And I love beaches and shit. If I go, like, there's people in Europe, yeah, I have the people that go always north for tourism, to northern countries, if they're in the middle, or people that always go south to like warm places. I'm more of the warm place kind of guy. So I love Italy. I still would not prefer Italy to Austria, because I'm very used to Austria. Maybe that's just me being autistic again, but I'm so used to Austria, I just don't want to leave it. Then I have to learn an entire new culture and language. It's awful. You think English brings me far? No. Like, if I'm in Italy, I wouldn't need to speak Italian. I think speaking English would be rude. Italy's hot? What do you mean Italy is hot? It's super hot in Italy. It's already hot in summer in Austria. I tried to find some meta in this game, and then I saw the stream. I'm so sorry. Continue your search. Good luck, brother. I'm sure you will find something on YouTube. No, if you want some advice, I'm happy to help. But like, I'm not a meta player. Come to the north of Germany. We have ice-cold beaches and old fish. That sounds great. You know what you don't have anymore? A whale. I swear, like that thing, if you're not German-speaking, you miss this out. But there was like for months, like it's 1 month, right, whatever. It was like an entire saga about how whale got stranded in northern Germany. And like, a lot of people were rooting for him, but he basically just couldn't be saved. And people were too stubborn to give up. Yeah, it's kind of awful. It's very funny moments though. There was someone saying, I love whales and I love fish, while he was eating like fish. Like they literally recorded me like eating like bread with fish in it. It's like, yeah, it's so sad about the whale. I can't believe he got here. I love whales. I love fish. I'm like, aren't you eating fish right now? Yeah, but it's different. I'm like, okay. If you say so. I mean, I also eat fish. I'm not gonna, but like in that context, it's a whale, like the type of water, you know, bloop, that type of thing, right? Like maybe Welsh people talk like this, I don't know. But I mean the water thing, right? I would say the fish, but the whale is not a fish. Yeah, that was quicker than the anime. Try to correct me. There you go. More hot in Japan? Oh, Japan is way hotter than Italy. But you will also, like, visit Japan, sure. The only reason I don't feel comfortable visiting Japan is because fucking everywhere goes to Japan. Like, I would love to see Japan, but they already have such a tourism problem. Why should I go there? I hate crowds. Like, crowded places, I despise that. So, Japan would just be a panic attack for me, I think. On a completely different note, Italy can also be very, very full, but it's not as bad as Japan, as much as I saw. They made the longest fish bridge at the same time, only a few kilometers away. Oh, that is amazing. Basically, the comment is that they made is the longest fish bread. Like, you know, bread and fish is like a very northern German thing to eat. You like eat it on the go, like it's like a hot dog, you can imagine, like that. And they made the longest just a few kilometers away where the whale was stranded, and everyone was like crying about that the whale got stranded. That's so... the irony, like you can't help it. I don't want to make fun of people who felt bad for the whale. I understand it, I completely do. But I think like every expert says you can't save him. And then like private people started to organize shit because, you know, the public way says we can't save this and gave up and it's like a waste of money. And then a lot of private investors helped to save the whale, and then it basically just suffered more. Which is sad. But, you know. You have like two options: rethink the fishing industry or waste $1 million on saving one whale. The people have chosen. As long as you aren't in Tokyo, Japan should be okay. Maybe Kyoto, 99 of Japan is in Tokyo. Yeah, like Tokyo is also like enormous. I think if I would go somewhere, like I love to see capital cities of places, right? When I was in Sweden, I was in Stockholm and stuff like that. But at the same time, I feel like Japan would be too much. And I don't mind seeing everything else. Like, I'm gonna say this from a perspective, like, I'm a person, I don't really consume a lot of anime and shit. But I'm still gonna say the thing where I would care more about the rural places anyway. Because that would be the bigger culture shock. Because, you know, big city being big, yeah, I saw that, you know. But, like, I would be interested to do, like, a hike on some mountain that is not Mount Fuji and not a lot of tourists go to, you know? Like, if I go to a touristy city, I go to all of the places where tourists aren't. I always try to find, like, the places where the locals eat. And they don't like that because, you know, they eat there because there's no tourists. So they're like, what are you doing here? I don't know. Newspapers, yeah, it is. It was also in like the Austrian news, which is crazy. Hell on Earth sounds beautiful. I mean, my girlfriend would love it. I like a bit of cold. She prefers the pits of hell in terms of temperature. Gotta respect it, I guess. I've actually not seen the Vincent video. Yeah, German YouTuber, if you don't know. But I saw like a lot of shit around it. It was a shit show, TLDR. Like, once it went into private hands, it's like I'm not qualified to talk about it. But the short TLDR I got from this is like a lot of drama between influencers trying to like make stories and photos about it, or like who tries to help and who just tries to be a fake helper and blah blah blah, and internal struggle in the effort, who should lead it, who shouldn't, blah blah blah. It's like a shit show. I went to Sicily and died twice. Idiot. I would love to go. Like, I've never really been to southern Italy, and everyone recommended me I should go. And I really want to go. Problem is, I'm also a very comfortable person, so I just like chilling at home. So I think this still needs to be built. But here the piping is done. Here, only missing the water substation. Even trash is nearly done. Are we getting this all? And it is still, it's January, like 3 months. This still needs to be done. But it all has cranes now. See, that's why I like the side yaps, because we get a lot of done in that time. So I'm locking in when I'm building, but then we have the side web, the webs, or whatever. Side yaps. I do really enjoy this. This is why I like the stream. Have something going on while waiting. And we don't need to speed forward. I mean, I still can, you know. I mean, right now, we could even go into triple speed and it wouldn't be that bad because we don't have any population yet. But it can still bug out vehicles, which is awful. I don't know what's different, but in this playthrough, the snowplows are really MVP. Like, look how free the roads are. It's crazy. It's like we have no snow. I talk about we have no snow. Literally in that second, the snow starts, of course. Like, all the roads are free. It is crazy. The snowplows did the thing. Gone. Literally gone. Big Bison, how you doing? And no, I'm not building a shipyard. YouTube ads 3, that's crazy. I can literally show you. Like, I might be a crooked ad enjoyer, right? Oh, fuck. Wait. Let me dox my YouTube channel, okay? But, like, I'm on medium. Which I think is fair, at least I thought. So I'm not trying to squeeze every penny out of you guys. Three ads is crazy though. In the early game, what is faster? Building many things at the same time or concentrate the workforce? It's definitely concentrating the workforce. But I forget stuff. So I build everything at once. And then I always say, hey, high priority on this, low priority on this. Because if you build everything, you can be sure you don't forget anything. Because if I say, oh, I will do heating later, and then then the first people move in, you're like, oh shit, I forgot about heating, right? So I'm building everything, like for my brain checklist, then I go everything through, I have this, I have this, I have this. And then I put priority on building. So I say, hey, high priority for this, like electricity, then high priority on this, high priority on this. And that's kind of how I work it off. Because you have a very limited workforce. If you build everything at the same time, nothing really gets done. Yeah, like, don't trust YouTube ads, you know? I'm not even mad at people who get ad blocker. If you can't afford YouTube Premium, YouTube is an awful experience now. It's still the best experience out there. And it pays my rent, you know. Love goes out to Google, I guess. But I feel like, yeah. Now comes the most Soviet talk of this entire stream. And that's why we'll play a Soviet game. Monopolies are awful. And YouTube is a monopoly. And monopolies can do whatever they want. Because there is no alternative. Right? That's why monopolies are bad. I guarantee you, most awful things, current situation in the world, can be pointed down to monopolies existing in industries. right? And if it's not a monopoly, it's industries working together to fuck the consumer. There you go. Now you have my base communist talk for the day, I guess. Yes, I am old man that yells at cloud. You're the cloud. Cloud on my iPhone. I'm so funny. Every other other platforms tried. You forget back in the days, like shit like my video. Stuff existed. It is just that they got out-competed by YouTube. And I think YouTube is so big now, everyone is too scared to try it. Understandably so. If I would wish something for Europe, as in the continent, or maybe the Union, I don't know, I don't care, is that there would be like alternatives here. Because I think if we would enforce the laws that we have, which apparently we don't do on social media from the USA, I think the user experience for everyone would be way better. way better. Like, you can hate the European Union all you want. It has a lot of flaws. But the positives outweigh the flaws by a lot, in my opinion. It's not perfect. Far from it. Is it corrupt? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is. But like, compared to most other democratic parties in the world, it's pretty good. Should be more democratized though. Yeah. Second base talk. Now I'm done with politics. It is sad. Isn't it why you... yeah, the EU has a lot of lawsuits. But let's be honest. I feel like those lawsuits are more like public show. Because they're not a lot of money, right? They tickle they tickle Google a bit. That's what I mean with they not really enforcing the laws. Because, like, there's a difference between saying, hey, pay us 4 million or whatever for this year because you broke the law, or saying, hey, stop this or you can't operate here anymore. Because you saw what Apple did. They said, Apple, hey, no, you can only use USB-C, otherwise you can't sell it here anymore. They changed it. You tell Google, hey, you have to pay us this amount of money, or you change it, they don't give a fuck. They just do it again. Makes more money, obviously. To be fair, Steam so far is... The problem is there's no good monopoly. Steam is great, but like it's the... Okay, we're getting into really base talks now. Okay, that doesn't matter. Steam is great, right? But like every good monarchy is only as good as its monarch. And if you have a system where someone else inherits a monopoly, it just needs one bad person with bad intention to change the entire system. You know, Steam overnight can become bad. I would still wish for a situation where there would be more platforms than Steam that are actually good than Steam having a monopoly. I do be happy that Steam is a good platform, don't get me wrong, I love Steam. But I think as a foundation, a monopoly is never good. It just invites corruption. It just does. I think everything I said so far is not like left or right wing politics. It's just, you know, like I'm not the guy that tells you what to do. I'm just a weird YouTube dude. But I feel like what I say, that's just, you know, I think both sides should fight for this. Good monopoly like Nestle, yeah. Ah yes, Nestle. The good guys. The saviors of Africa. Am I right? Nestle. But shareholders need money, yeah. It's important, right? See, I'm just happy. Like, what I accepted for myself is, why do it? Like, on paper, I'm a company, right? Like, I'm a YouTuber. And in Austria, to be a YouTuber, you need to be a company, right? So I am a company. Which is, funnily enough, Austria is apparently very good for companies, because I pay way less taxes than, like, a normal person in Austria. It's crazy. The situation being, I'm a company with, like, normals. Like, I earn as much money as I would doing a normal job. But because I'm a company and not a single person, I pay way less taxes, because that's not a lot of income for a company, right? So I'm just vibing. I do pay a lot in, like, social security. That's, like, way higher than taxes. But it's normal in Austria. But I decided for myself, I'm not doing it, like, still, I want to do profits, right? Like, I want to chill. I don't want to think about what to buy at the grocery store. That's my goal. But I don't really care about, like, oh, I need a big car, or oh, I need, like, this investment to do. Like, as long as I survive, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm like a one-person company. Like, Florius Incorporated, yeah. And I'm not gonna say, like, oh, I'm such a great person. It's, like, not bragging, but, like, what really stresses you out on YouTube is, like, the numbers go up and down all the time. That's why I like to say YouTube is not, like, entertaining. YouTube is the gambling industry, because you never know how much you will make. But I've decided for myself, like, as long as I earn enough, I'm happy, so I'm not gonna stress myself about sponsors and shit like that. On my other channel, I didn't have sponsors in such a long time. I know, I find, like, emails super stressful, so I just don't answer the sponsored emails. So I'm like, oh, we have this phone game, I'm like, don't care. Like, never answered. Like, they have this, oh, this phone game is like a base builder RPS turn, and it is inspired by Age of Empires 2, and people will love it. I'm like, ignore. I don't know. I could earn more, but I like being lazy. I enjoy it. Right to repair? Right to repair would be based. How are we in politics now? It's my fault, probably. It's my fault. So how about I stop stroking my own ego and talk about all the things I do, and we just play the video game? Because we are in February, which means 3 months away from me. I got an offer from Raid Shadow Legends. It was just in time. Like, I'm like, okay, I'll do it for this fuck amount of money. No answer. I'm like, okay. Guess I don't need to sell my soul. Great. Amazing. And Stop Killing Games is great. I'm so happy. I'm following that too. I don't know. I'm even though a lot of shit looks very grim, as of late, I've become optimistic. Like, I feel like last year I was very, very pessimistic about, like, world and everything. This year, I'm more optimistic, you know. I feel like in all of this what's currently going on, you shouldn't, like, let yourself be dragged down. That's the best thing to do. Stay optimistic. Do the best thing you can do for yourself. It's the end. Any speeding tickets I can check? Can we see them? Yeah, he's parking. It's because he has too many speeding tickets. So he's not allowed to drive. Switzerland? Ah, you're fucked. Come on. Join us. Who needs a tax haven when you can have a European flag next to your parliament? Or whatever building you have. Actually don't know what building you have. Why? Is this not... Is this just bugged out? Okay, it is just bugged out. I mean, the dirt road was temporary anyway, so just build it so we can build the the power thing, but they use this opportunity to build the entire tram line, which I guess is good. We will need it later anyways. But it's also kind of useless until we have trains, so... And for that we need to build the entire train thing here, so... Once again, we need people. Parliaments. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not into the Canton lore. I apologize. I've heard the Canton lore is very deep. What's going on? Is it just bugged out? I think it's just bugged out. Or maybe it doesn't show if it doesn't have a connection to anything. We will find out. You know what? As long as my trams can drive on it, I don't care. I don't know if Joseph will ever visit the orphanage again. It is so sad. Let me double check everything, by the way. This is fine. Oh, we want to reset this. 1 year for small crime. Actually, half a year. 1 year for medium crime. 2 years for serious crime. Your punishment is not to be in prison. Your punishment is to continue working for me. Like nothing happened. That is my punishment. Oh, by the way. Refuel that, refuel that. Anything else that actively uses cars? Nope. But we could use this distribution office to also put a bit of coal into here. But not a gravel. That would be a bit too much. But we need some coal here. That is true. Talking about we need... You know what? Let's do the water plumbing to that for later. Guns are like US states. It's crazy. Well, Austria... It's my last politic talk. Austria is like super weird. Because we have like... very centralized and very decentralized government stuff at the same time. So you have like a lot of laws for the different states of Austria, quote unquote. But you also have a lot of power coming from the central government, right? So it's kind of weird. But power supply, but it's being built. We can put up the priority of that. Yeah, I really don't care for you building that bridge, to be fair. Should we... Do you have everything now, by the way? I think that's all working. Let me double check. Everything connected? Yes. 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 Good. Connected. No disruption in the pipe. Very good. Going down here. No disruption in the pipe. It's a bit late to check it now, I don't care though. With this, that is good. I think we can give the order now to finish the houses. We'll put them to medium priority. And we'll let people move in. It is March, not May. Starts with an M though, and it takes some time to be built anyway, so there's that. By the way, that's not enough housing. We will build more housing. I just wanted everything surrounding it to be done. Not that you think that I am this optimistic. No, no, no. We will need way more housing. Oh, that stage not being done for is bad news. Need it for... I'm not sure if we can use it for the buses, but I wish we could. I like how they're like playing Squid Game. Who's winning? He won. Congratulations. He won Squid Games. Everyone else disappeared. Austria, it's not about communism though. This is about socialism. The Austrian banner eagle thing is not about communism, it's about socialism. The hammer and the sickle has nothing to do with communism. It's about the workers, which is the same messaging as communism, but it's not about authoritarian governments putting, you know, repressive force on workers to get quotas done. It's about, you know, worker rights, which in my opinion is good. I'm saying just because some other nations abuse the symbol doesn't mean it's bad. So they used wrong advertisement, you know? That's such an L take. That with such an L take. I'm not gonna go into that though. It's such like. Oh, let's have a few. It's a smaller end. This is a stupid argument because one nation and one specific, very, very specific ideology used that one symbol, which has no meaning aside from what it did there specifically in Europe. A hammer and a sickle has been used outside of communism too. You know? That is like... If that argument makes you sleep at night, you can continue it. It is stupid though. So it's funny how you not call it the swastika, you call it the Hakenkreuz. You use the German name. It's funny. Why would you do that? It's like you arguing about specifically the German thing and not, you know, the symbol of Buddhism and peace. It's like you like the symbol and want to find reasons to defend it. Because you're not using the international name, and I specifically say in Europe it has that meaning. But hey, you do you. I will move on. I just think it's a stupid argument. I urge you to change the topic though, because yeah. I will. Not gonna, you know, kick you in the balls for that. I can't stream that much longer anyways. Am I switching from gaming to political? I don't know how we get into these rants. As I said, I'm not your source of what you should do and what you shouldn't. It's just that a lot of things, like we're in the waiting thing, where I guess May is a very good prediction. Because the houses are finishing now. In like a month. Yeah. I don't want to fight with anyone. Especially, like, I feel like very often, this is like not a political rant, it's just generally. I feel like very often people fight even though they have the same opinion. Because of a misunderstanding. And that's why I have to hold myself back. Because if I read something into another person, then they read something, then like we tend, like we as humans, we tend to be very defensive about things we don't really care that much about, because we feel like we're being attacked, and now we need to defend our opinion. And I've in my limited life experience, it happened to me, it happened to others. So yeah, I think the stupidest thing you can do is like fight in the internet about whatever, actually. Okay, epidemic situation. I would really care for this. I would really care for this if I had people. Or tourism. We have neither. We have nothing. So this is like a sack of rice falls over in China. You know, that kind of shit. But I'll be gone for a second. We're waiting for the city to finish anyway, so I'm gonna drop a safer. Just in case the most important building burns down and I don't have time to rebuild it. So let me do this and let the city continue building. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. I dearly apologize. Yeah, tram is like, as I said, we're only building it because people wanted me to build it, and I'm like, sure, I don't have no idea how tram works, let's try it out. So we're doing it. That all works fine. The houses, see, they're all getting pretty close to being built now. Just needing workers. They all should have horse cranes. Would you look at that? Which literally is the best crane for now. I know there's also like big standing cranes, question mark. How do you handle those? Under what category are they? Because I also don't really work with them, but people always do recommend them. No, that's not that. There's something else. Like a horse-drawn crane. That one we know. Fire truck. can buy horses. Expensive. Yeah, I'm just experimenting. It's not min-maxy. I 100% say that. I don't find it. I might be stupid. Never played early start. Oh yeah, early start is a lot of fun, but also a challenge. Because everything is a bit slower, obviously. So, yeah, I'm confused because we don't see the trem lines here, but I can say I can't overbuild it. That means we have built it. Or did we? Did build brick road with Is this brick road for trolley buses? Because this is tram. Is it actually trolley bus? When's the new episode come out? 2 weeks or something. I am very behind because I was super busy, but I'm working on it. I love this. This is great. Okay, this is tram. We know this is correct. I mean, we can just demolish it. That is fine. What I'm interested in, while we don't disconnect, can I just say... I can! Okay, I can just use the tram station for buses too. That's great. Okay, then we need to do one thing. I need to destroy this bit first. That is super important. And then we destroy this. Then we go from there, because I can do something super illegal and can do this. Then the buses go like this for a while, which is fine. Yeah, as I said, it's not the worst. Worst has happened. This is a bit expensive, but in terms of the amount of debt we will have before we will have an industry, this mistake is a rounding error. It is sadly true. This was stupid. The problem is I couldn't see how to make it better. But yeah, this is super close. I think we literally just built the wrong thing. And the right solution is just to get rid of it right now. So this will come over, rip it apart. And then we have that. As for workers... The good thing is it needs 0 workers. It's fine. Or maybe this short road needs workers to be destroyed. I'm not sure. We will see. Do we even have workers? Yeah, we do. Good. Oh yeah, this will need some workers to be done. Ah, annoying. Annoying. Can I upgrade them? Yes, you can upgrade roads, but they're on the same level. So the tram road and the trolley bus road are on the same upgrade. Like you need to imagine like tiers. This is the lowest tier, and these here are the highest tier. And you can only upgrade a tier up, right? So you can't turn an asphalt road into a brick road because both are an upgrade to the gravel road. The TLDR to that is that you... If it includes the same resources, you can change it. But these are the same tier. So if I try to overbuild it, it just says there's already infrastructure in the way. Meaning I can't upgrade this. Yeah, so that's a good comment. You can upgrade but not change. Yeah, that's correct. 100%. Yep. Good way to put it. Way less ADHD than whatever I was trying to yep right now. The good thing is, it's not that bad, because it's only a bit of road, and once we have workers, will be super quickly built anyways. Like, this was a waste of workers on the side, it just happened. I will say these have high priority now, and then I get some workers too. And for the demolishing offices, we have, like, 1 bus, so even if they want to, they can't steal a lot of workers. The good thing is they also leave behind this here. This stripe of smudged road, which is great. Because that means we can just build it again at the same dimension without any problems. So. And there you go, workers. I think this will be the first house done. Ein Bus. What? Yes, maybe. Did I say ein Bus? A bus? Yeah, one bus. Sometimes if I randomly speak German, I'm sorry. It happens. It happens sometimes. Oh, 2 houses are done. For now, I will force them to 100% work in the shopping center. I will change that later, but for now, that's the building that needs the most attention. Keeps everyone alive. It is June, so we're a bit later, 1 month. But I need some of you to work here and here. And sewage can wait. Sewage can wait, but these buildings need people like yesterday. Come on, go into the pump. We're pumping water. We are cleaning water. We are filling up the reservoir. We get water into the houses. Good. The basics are here. And we are moving workers here. We're not paying with rubles. That is what we want. Yes. Good. This is tram. Double checking for reasons. Reasons I don't want to talk about. But yeah, there's a tram symbol here, so this is the right bridge. The problem is these, like, you have the tram symbols here, but you don't have it here. Because it already has a DLC icon, which is stupid. just put both here, I don't care. It's not like, oh, I need to see the very small picture of tram. No, should like, stay... If you start making up, like, color codes, stay with it. Oh, by the way, deactivate this. Only workers, please. They build something else. What? In terms of what? Destroying that. Wait, did they actually destroy this? No, I need this. I need this, please. Unfinished road. Yes, this looks like a tram. That is stupid, but also entertaining. I don't know. I can laugh about it. It was such a stupid mistake to make. So we need more people here now, so let me go to... Where's Pyongyang? Isn't it like somewhere here? Pyongyang, where are you hiding? Here. Good. Let me yoink some workers. Sorry, I'm so quick around. I try not to give you motion sickness, but I need workers. Bum. I'll pin you. Now these are full, meaning more workers. I give you some liberty to work somewhere else. I give you some liberty to work somewhere else. You already do, good. For water, you can now go here. For sewage, you can now go here. I think that's all that done. Good. The tank is filling up. That means we produce way more water than what we use, which is good. Of course, we're missing staff everywhere. Because our city is 2 houses out of all of that. But as we continue building, the more we will get over time. Bratislava is cool. Super close. Like Vienna and Bratislava, like Slovakia and Austria, super close capitals. What is good to have a surplus? I agree. How's old Joseph doing? Let me check. He's right now helping building flats. He's chilling in here. In this building. And I mean literally in this building because I can't see him. Where are you? There you go. You see here, Joseph. Also, the problem is, because they all have high priority, they're rotating the workers, meaning they will actually be all done at the same time. And we don't have doctors yet, because we don't have highly educated people. That is annoying. When we can import some, we're already broke anyways. What does it change? So, there you go, there you go. This time we have the right thing. I even see the railways in here. I believe. Fun mistakes for fun people, I'm just saying, okay? Yeah, that is really not a priority, but if you want to, you can build the second heating plant. I just put it there to not forget about it, but apparently I never removed it or disconnected it from the road. Removing it from the building list, I always tend to reactivate this with, you know, this. Saying, do this, and if something cancelled and you assign it again, you know, it does it again. I'm always so sad when I look somewhere and I don't see speeder. None of them are speeders. You're not him. So what we could do now, and I will assign, like, let's go overkill. We don't need the buses anyways. I will assign these to go here. And then unload here. Whatever you can't unload, you can just bring back. That's fine. Yeah, go. 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 Gonna assign all of them for the sole reason it's our heating and it will be our industry, but I think at that point we will already have the trams. Then I just want you to activate line spacing, which is not great, but good enough for what we want. But you saw the 2 free demolition officers did an amazing job in getting rid of all of this. So, next house is done, and they could actually help building the other houses. I think they won't do that yet, because we just don't have enough people. How many people live in Orange? I guess I have to calculate. Some people already. Oh, they didn't die. They move into here, obviously. 53, 35, 53, 48. 140? Something like that? Not enough. Will be more very soon, TM. We just need these houses to be finished. Come on. Joseph Stallion, finish this house. No. No. 9 work days left. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Oh, this has 6 work days left. You know what? This house here will have the mission to finish all of these houses. I don't care. You guys, I don't care what you want to work as. You're going to work as construction workers now and finish me these houses. This house here has literally 3 work days left. Go in, finish. Good. Done. This house is going to be the main applicator for this. This is going to do nothing else than utilities. I'm going to stop doing this. This is bad to do normally, but having one house doing all of this just gives me a sense of security. I appreciate it, okay? The sewage is filling up. Now one dude works here and... Why is it not less? Missing power? We live in the darkest timeline. Okay, we're about to have a very shitty situation if I don't fix this really quick. Unintended. So... I wish there would be a higher priority than high, but no. And now all of the houses finish. Hit. One person. How many people work in the heating plant right now? 2 dudes. More than I need. Oh wait, some also work in the repair thing. I mean, that's good. Can't do anything yet, but... Good, I guess. We're about to need a loan. Do we already activate the repair thing? I don't think so. It's not that problematic. Is this considered the first mistake of the run? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's the first. That's the first mistake, yeah. You know? Cinematic zoom on this area. First problem. Heating in July. Yeah, we don't need it right now. We are like 26 degrees. But it's good to know that our people are working here, okay? That's what I'm saying. Let's just say it's the first big mistake I did. That is true. I fucked up the tram here. Doesn't matter. The tram wasn't be planned in this 5-year plan. Right? But, you know, shit overflowing. Bit more hurtful. Because now the shit will blow up here. We're not at the point yet, but we are getting very, very close to that. There's so many workers working on this. True, because we're done with the city. That's actually really good news that we're done with the city. We don't start research. Okay, you know what? I will do another thing that's a bit illegal. I will move some of these people around here. Bum, 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 bum. And I will say... Oh, they broke. First real loan, ladies and gentlemen. First real loan. You were here. You were live. You were live when I took my first real loan. The 10k were a meme. This actual loan. I could also go over the entire Republic and get it this way. But I'm just gonna say, these guys work in the 2 education buildings, and you are like a helping force here. Because these 2 buildings are super important right now. I'll build an entire city block here anyways, and then like all of these will have an easier time. We will need more workers for sure. But as for getting all of this basics done, like I will not build anything new while we are still in this shitty situation. Okay? Pun still intended. Once that is fixed, and our sewage treatment plant has electricity, I will build a new city block here. Hey, have a good one. Stefan. I'm always late, so probably didn't hear it anymore, but sorry. Production stopped. What? Heating plant. You know what? How about you don't notify me when your production has stopped? But how about you close? And generally speaking, how about you close? You can just close. I don't need you yet. One heating plant is more than enough. The second is just for later. I talked about the tower crane. Okay, okay, that's good to know. I thought, like, some people said you get it very early on, so I was confused. But maybe they meant... Maybe I misread and they meant the horse one being better. Which it is. Oh, by the way, oh. There you go. Pollution. Be gone. Be gone, pollution. It might seem like it's not going down. That's because it's emptying this over here first. Which is wrong. No, okay, let's look at something else. Why do we have trash here? How is the school not in... Oh, I never connected this. We'll do this now. Ah, trash instantly gone. Good. You know what? Nah, let's not do that. Sewage tank overflowing. It's going down or not? I mean, it's doing something. But maybe it's still struggling? It's... No, it's definitely becoming less. Look, the switch here is going down. Yeah, now it's like at 0. That's not overflowing anymore. Yeah, okay, the closest gets... Like, okay, I understand now. The closest in the network get emptied first, and then the other stuff. So that one got emptied, and now this one is emptying. Okay. So this is not overflowing anymore. Why is there hazardous waste? You know you can just put it out here too. I make 3 spaces for hazardous waste. You feel more comfortable now putting this out. We have treating patients. We have a doctor and we have... Why are you not treating? By the way, here I only allow people with a high degree to work. Good. What happened to all my dollars? I bought Western vehicles at the beginning. Because at the beginning they're a bit better. So in the construction industry we have a lot of Western trucks doing Western stuff. I guess we can allow them to build here again. Yeah, we need so much more people there. I would say the plan is now to build another block here. Then we have enough to run this city for a little bit. Then we go into the research and I build the technical university and we do all of the fancy stuff. Oh wait, we don't want to build this. We want to build this first. Bum. Then we build this. Again, one of these roads that I'm not gonna be a fan of. If you're confused about my building style, I have to build the straight buildings first before I build the L-shaped ones. If I do it the other way around, I can't place them. Like, jokes aside, if I place this, I can't place this next to it. It just doesn't let me. But if I do it the other way around, like this, and... Sorry, and this, no problem. I can just place it. Once again, don't ask me. It's just how it is. So I'll build like this. We want to extend the road in that direction at some point. And like this. I can imagine we terraform a bit more to get a bit more space. If not, I build a building mistake, but, you know, better plan for expansion than failure, I don't know. I really, this city bullies my building style. I never have any space here. Here. I will upgrade those walking paths at some point. Not yet, though. How happy are you back here? 18%, 83. I know why you're 18%. You're not reaching the shopping center. They're literally starving. Okay. Remember when I said I'm gonna chill? I'm not gonna chill anymore. So... $16.20. That is awful. All of these houses. I will not allow them to move here. I will try to move them into other houses as good as I can. So I have a very good feeling how far they can go. The problem is, my feeling was with upgraded roads, because I played all week with them, not gravel. So it lied to me. I was shocked again that I built the wrong road again, but nope. It's just that it showed the wrong. Because it didn't show, like, it's not that in the building step I placed down the rails. Okay. For now this is all fine. What are you? Concrete. Okay, I don't care about that. Yeah, that's a nice block. So let's look through the beautiful overlay map mode and click on trash, my enemy. Ah, it looks all good. You don't have anywhere to put your trash though, right? Doesn't seem to be a problem though, at least for now. Oh, there will be a problem at some point. You know what? Oh, I don't know. I want to build a storage here. I guess this should not be in the way though. I'm gonna build this before it becomes a problem. No one get out of that station. Practical to nice cities. Yeah, the problem is like these roads here fuck me over because you can't connect the sidewalk with like a crossing of a road. So I always have like these curves at the end in this city because I kind of always build these joints at horrible positions apparently. And I'm really not doing myself a favor. The problem is I hate the idea of always having the same blocks. Like if they would all be in the same shape I would hate it. So I'll try to twist and turn that. But once you have some... once you have a better fiscal situation, like a bit more money, I would like to go into experimentation a little bit with the city and build a little bit of different style. I think you went to write actually, and it wrote accolutit, which I would just read over that as it's actually. 18, which sucks compared to the 40. Okay, I see. I know what you mean. That's the Tilia. I'm not making fun of that. Road crane. Yeah, there's only... Oh, this is a great road crane. Tower crane. It would be a T. TTT. It's not here. Where do you get a tower crane? Tower crane, there you go. 18. Huh. How do you work with that? You're so late. Yeah, you can watch the entire stream. Just as a heads up, this is gonna be a weekly thing, by the way. I will try every Thursday, if I have the time, to make a stream. So, yeah. So let's experiment a little bit. I'm broke. I said I wouldn't do it, but I said I wouldn't do it with the city. So I bite this. I imagine it one space. You're an open hull, so I will remove you. Are you actually? I'll remove you, and I'll remove you too. I'll give you a bigger open hull, but before I will do that. Actually, you're wrong here. You were actually not supposed to be in that. There was in a demolition office and I want him to be in an open storage. So put this here, load you off here. So let's see if we can transport that fucker. Building on fire. Indoor pool. We have a fire station. Do we have enough people in the fire station? Yes, we do. Two things here. Thanks God to our limited amounts of population. Fix fires. Great. Secondly, how ironic is the one building starting to burn down in our newly built city being the indoor pool? How? Wait. I built 2 indoor pools. Okay, like, Florius was on like some weird stuff at the end. 2 indoor pools. They can't complain about sports. I saw this, I'm like, indoor pool 2. Wait, there has to be indoor pool 1. Goes around the corner. Indoor pool 1. So I guess if any building burned down, then it's good that was the redundant indoor pool, apparently. Well, I don't question tired Florius. He knows best, am I right? Okay, now we have a crane here. That is cool. You can just go here and you're gonna transport it. Oh my god, what are you doing here? Horrible traffic. That's why we need the asphalt paving road here. It's getting too lively here. So are we starting to get in range now? Nope. Okay. That means we continue building roads. And I saw you comment about building parallel passageways to your roads to get more reach, which is 100% a good way to build this. 100% agree. I just don't do it. I'm not ignoring this. I answered this before, so like... I'm like, okay, I have to do other things right now to concentrate on, so I will do that first. That was stupid, by the way. Build this ASAP, because I think I cut you off from the shopping center now. And even if I do this, you might be out of range. Nope, you're not. Okay, good. Wait, are these not in range? No, okay. That didn't fix it. Oh, these are now in range. Oh, with the upgrade road. Oh, I know the solution is so easy. It's because I never made this. I never connected it like this. This would have fixed this. Not this here. This would still be screwed. This still needs this upgraded. So I guess we can like upgrade this here. But all the other things are solved by this. Ah, okay, let's build this connection real quick everywhere. I don't do this connection early, because most of the time I try to get like the long road built in one go. And if you do this, it splits the road, like I guess the walking path in 2. Which I don't like, so yeah. I tend to build the roads first and then connect. I can confirm, this time around we built tram lines. And they have electricity. We should think about building railway now. And we have everything set up for that. So all I need to do now is do this. Oh, wait. Before you do anything. We don't need that. Okay, you don't need to do anything. They only would deliver electrical components, and if you don't need one thing, then it's electrical components. So what you do is you do this, load, and you unload here. You unload here for now. Good. And then we need gravel. I would say we do this the most rustic way I know. Meaning I will steal a dumper. So you. You will do nothing else than go here. Load. Travel. Go here, unload. Wait until you unload it. Have fun. Oh, we have more dumpers here. You got a promotion. You're helping. I think we can do 2. There's 3 parking slots and 1. I wanna, if that's the situation, I try to keep 1 free always. And worst case scenario, 2 occupied. I will not replace him. Thank you, Stephen. Yeah, we will go into electric later, but for now it's steam. We don't have it researched. I agree, like electric, the reason being is that electricity is so cheap. I mean, even if you produce your own, like, quote-unquote diesel, you know, like fuel, you are still better off exporting that and buying electricity because it's just worth more. Better trade. With the early start dates, can you play all the way through the later dates or not? Yes, 100%. The cool thing about the early start is that you have more playtime and more content. You just have a bigger challenge at the start because, you know, you don't have the strong vehicles from the beginning. That's why I love this DLC so much, because it literally adds double the content to the game, you know? 1930s, because let's be honest, there is content up to 1990, and after that it starts to get less. Because, you know, all of the Soviet Union and stuff. I think there still is stuff, but it becomes way less. I played once, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I never played this late. This is beautiful traffic. There's a solution here, by the way, and the solution is kind of awful. Firstly, we need to finish this road. Secondly, we need to tell them... Trucks? There's trucks. Here, trucks. You're not allowed to go this way. Buses? Don't have space for more signs? Oh, you can stack them. I didn't know that. I didn't know you can stack signs. It's cool. Anyways, now they can't drive through it here. Like, it's a forced roundabout, okay? I don't do this because there's a lot of micro, but there you go. Yes, we will build a big nuclear program. I can promise you that. It will be for peaceful purposes. And energy independence. And high profit margins. That railway bridge upsets you? Okay. It is what it is. You can't satisfy them all. This should upset you way later once I continue my railway over here. How do I even do that? Like around here? I don't even know. Haven't planned it far ahead. The railway will go where the railway will go. But in this game, you have to think about so much. And it kind of overwhelms me. So I now have the mantra, just start building. You know, just see where it goes. Okay, I have to force like a small smidge of higher educated people to like work in a hospital. Because people are just dying because no one is treating them. Because no doctor exists in our society because everyone is still studying. And prefers students according to education, please. Actually, that's awful. Less people are being let in now. I don't know, actually. Is that true? Yeah, it lets less people in. Oh, that's awful. Then I don't do this. Basically, someone told me this, that if you click this, it lets people in that already are very close to finishing an education. I guess this is better when you have multiple universities or not that small amount of educated people. I wish you could see how much people graduated from this university. It would be fun to see. By the way, I hate the double interpol. One of them has to go. I'm sorry. No judges. We have no cases though. Oh, we're about to have some cases. Oh, we have no officers. Obviously. Silly me. I think I will steal some highly educated people from Pyongyang. So once this is... Oh, this is about to be done. Just need workers, okay. So, this is done. Only meaning this now is in range. Nope, still waiting for this road to be... wait, how is it still not in range? Guess we need to upgrade the entire road, question mark? Do you mean these? No, that's Stalin nets. They exist. Yes, I agree. That's a very good solution, but it's a very weird to build a bridge roundabout over a railroad. It's my counter argument. All I'm saying. And we could make a bridge here. And we need to raise this also way more. That's a lot of work. Let's make some money first. The railway expansion is not needed anytime soon. It's a residential building. Oh, I don't know what that is, so... They don't really have names. They do, but... not really. I know, but I try to keep separated the trams and the road. I'm up for advice, by the way, it's fine. I just... don't wanna... micro that too much. This is not a peak efficiency playthrough. This is more, you know, trying out stuff. That's also why I'm rushing like oil refinery, because this is like... I want to go into a profitable situation with the city as soon as possible, so I'm just gonna skip all of that fluff. And we immediately go into money printing. So... the amount of people who get here is super nice. What I will do now is I will force a little bit of a brain increase by taking these big houses, pinning them, and selecting relocate citizens with university education, and I will force them to live close to all of the workplaces that are currently in dire need of educated people. So, okay, we already have some police officers, that's at least good. Here, few judges. Already someone in prison? No, it means nothing really went through yet. But yeah, the people, more educated people being here should help. You relocate Kim as well? Oh, we need to build a huge palace before that, right? Can't just move the man. He can have indoor pool 1 all for himself. There you go. Kim's palace and indoor pool 2. There's no signs of an indoor pool 1. And yes, I will keep the 2, it's funny. You're hacking the game, as I see. Yeah, sometimes I go forward a bit. In-game feature. No modifications made to the game, I'm just pressing 2 keys. And it's allowed. I try to have breaks between forwarding. Kim's bathtub. A camel emoji. Posted a camel emoji. Respectable. So... as far as I can see, as for the city itself, this is fine. We will need another housing block over here for sure. And we will need some other stuff. If I do this, are we finally... if he's still not in range? This is crazy. Okay. The big question is what we do. Do we want to upgrade this walk path? Because there's a big difference, right? Here you have a walking speed of 87, while the fully upgraded walk path has a walking speed of 100. You know, brings you way further. So the road is worse, but I want to upgrade this road anyways at some point. I mean, same with the walk path, but I thought the road would be enough. And apparently I was wrong. Still not in range. Now in range. Now in range. What? This probably fucks him a bit over. So I will just put a connection here. All of this can still get in. Wait, is it now in range? It's now in range, okay. That actually fixed it. Anyways, we will need to upgrade these roads anyways. So I'll do this, I will do this. I will now allow these over here to get citizens again. You know what? We don't have an overpopulation all yet, so time to steal some North Koreans over here. There you go. City better populated. Happiness, 80% in the middle, 60% over here. But because we're upgrading the roads, everyone gets to everything faster and faster. Once we upgrade all of this to actually bricks, we will have a very, very good time. Oh, we just need some more dedicated workers for the tram. Which is funny because we don't have trams yet. But yeah. We started building the railway, I want to say railroad and railway, and I said both things at the same time, meaning I said nothing, correct? What are we missing? Gravel? No. No fuel. Oh, remember when I said I will do the water pipe once we're done with the big other things, and then I never did it? Yeah, that just happened. Could just get one vehicle to bring water over? Yes, but water pipe. You know? It's a pipe with water. Yeah, relocate, but it's fine. To be fair, what happiness drop can you get? Like, if I click on these people here... Oh, 70. Oh, they were actually happy. Okay, I know it goes down to 10 when you relocate them. So I actually stole them from a happy situation. Sucks to suck. A skill issue. So what we need now... I mean, I will upgrade the roads, then I plan on building propaganda, because we don't have that yet. Outdoor sports, but for that I literally want to upgrade stuff first, otherwise we will have even more projects. I guess it's the opposite of... That doesn't interrupt the thing anyways, because there's a road interruption by default. Heat. That is a problem. But generally speaking, we do get heating over, right? It's just not enough. Yeah, it has -6. Okay. So all I need to do is tell one of these to forcibly work at the bus station. And get more people to the heating plant. Yeah, it's not problematic. We just need some more workers up there. I mean, it's crazy that 4 workers keep our city heated at like -1 degree. It's just not enough. Yeah, no, it's going down again. 5 workers. Out of fuel, understandable. Now we have 6 workers. That's really not a lot. I really want the tram. You don't believe. 10 workers. Yeah, okay, it's going up. Upwards trend for workers. Just need some more fuel. We need an actual gas station here. But I would say, I know heating problem is serious, but it's quickly fixed in our case, right? It's because we don't have the tram network yet and the bus is a little bit scummy. And we don't have that much people yet, so I'm forcing them to work here if they like it or not. See, heating solved. Bum. All in the... I would say it's all in the green, but actually it's in the red. It's not like we forgot to connect something to the heating system. It is more like... we are kind of splitting the workforce into here too. Which actually... Research finished. Oh yeah, this is... Before we expand, I will go into that. We just really need it. We do. We can't get around getting this done. This is so important. The main reason I'm not right now getting the repair station ready, and I guess for this winter I can just say everyone work at a heating plant, is because if I get my food trucks right now to also get machine parts, they will sometimes bug out and still have like 0.5% of a machine part in, and because they can only load one thing at a time, they won't be able to load food. And if that happens with every vehicle, because you know the repair shop uses a lot of different parts, plastic, mechanical components, that's what I mean with machine parts, the other stuff, cloth and electronics and yeah, electrical components. We have 4 trucks, and those are 5 things that we need there. So if they all bug out, because sometimes they leave 0.5% of a ton in there, they can't get food, and then everyone starves to death. Which, my own experience, is bad. And talking about things that are bad. Oh, we isolated you. Oh, did we? No, we did not. And all of you work in a shopping center now. That is bad, because then they can't get food. Right? There's food in here. When are they getting the food over? Okay, they are getting it over. It trickles over. I think what people said, as long as it's not overrun, it gets the food over. Yeah, that's true. Okay. That just looks like we're running out. So much people going to the shopping center, by the way. Like it's already overwhelmed. But TLDR, we're doing fine. The city is standing for this today. We start to work on the railway network. We just need to finish this pipe here. There is 100% already a vehicle on the way. There is. It's just snow. So everything is slow. There you go. The people's plow is doing its best. But I am optimistic. Yes, we are in debt. We're gonna take a lot of shortcuts, ignore the normal industry, and go into the heavy industry basically immediately. This is why we prepare this overkill network of trams, which hopefully will work. Because I've never done trams before. I'm just trusting you, the people, that this is how it works. As for the railroad, we just need one done anyways. I just built double, so already have that in mind, and don't forget about it. But we only need one to get them over here. Might need refueling for the steam engine, but aside from that, we are fine. Yeah, this works. Okay. Just there need to be more people here, but notify me if this is empty. Yeah, scary amount of people. It's like edging. It really gives me anxiety looking at the supermarket. So let's not look at the supermarket. This is fine. There's a trial of people in prison. People go to prison, so the prison system works. This is being built with a normal horse crane. This is not Joseph Stallion. Very sad. But here now having water, right? Yes. This guy going out, yes. And this guy now building. Probably stopping all the traffic for a second, but building railroad. Good. I would say for today, I have to be super rude, and we end it here. I've streamed for like 4 hours, I think. Yeah, about to be 4 hours. So you got quite the amount of stream out of this, I hope. I'm a bit tired now, and I've not eaten anything today, I just noticed. It is 8 p.m. Maybe I should get some food. Anyways, I wish you all the best. Yes, there have been a lot of speeding tickets. Very, very rude. Until next time, which I will, as I said, I want to do this a Thursday thing. So every Thursday we will have a stream with This Republic. This Republic will not replace the Video Republic. That's its own video series. That just takes me longer. This is my apology for the time, because a 4-hour stream is nothing compared to a 1.5 hour video, which takes weeks. Yeah. Actually, not weeks, it takes like 1.5 weeks, but, you know, I need to get the time somewhere. Then it's done. But... And I need to delete this name over here. There's only one industry, and that's the Kimdustry. Kimsdustry. This gives me a stroke. Anyways, until next time, I wish you all a very good time. And we end with a traffic jam. Beautiful. Anyways, from my side, all the best. Bye-bye.